soft lights and wonder, a place of music, a place of death. A realm of everlasting twilight where deliciously tepid breezes send fat fireflies bobbing through fields and forests. The Witchlight Carnival can get you there. Move quickly if you find it, adventurer, for the 8-year tour is nearly at an end. Something is wrong in the Feywild. A place known as Pressmere is under the influence of something else. Restore to right all that has been made wrong. Become the hero you long to be, adventurer. Trust in this.
What?
The Witchlight Carnival is so much more than you realize.
There you go.
Yes.
It just looked.
Welcome to Wizards and Wine, the wild beyond the Witchlight. A Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
At least it's not pointy.
And hello, everyone. Sean, can you give me a little bit more?
So it started off with me like this.
Yeah. Just give me a little more juice in my microphone. Channel 1. Just
Juice
crank
it
her
up,
up.
Sean.
Yeah, that should be good. All right. So welcome to the stream. We're going to do a quick audio check just to make sure everybody is sounding good. Go for it.
Check.
Okay.
Hello?
Colin? Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Roger?
I am here.
I am beautiful.
Oh, God. That's any great indication of how tonight's show is going to go. Welcome. We are Wizards and Wine, and I have a light that's going to follow me no matter where I turn in my chair. It just makes me the most happy, and it's the goofiest thing.
She is so excited. She has light coming out of her butt.
It's true. It can only mean good things for the table, right? Mm-hmm. Right? So we are the Las Vegas table of Wizards and Wine. The girls in Halifax, I have some good news. Everybody has power back. Everybody has internet back. So that's all very good. Everybody came through it relatively unscathed. A few downed trees, but nothing too serious back home. So we're happy to hear about that. And next week for the girls back home, it is Canadian Thanksgiving. So we're working on putting together a show that will involve members of the Las Vegas table as well as members of the Halifax table, those who are available. So we'll keep you posted on social media about how all that stuff is going to pan out. So what we need to say is welcome to tonight. Do we want to start with the recap or do we want to start with the drink? I think we should start with the drink, right?
Yeah.
That's what we did last time.
Yeah, okay. Let's start with the drink.
This time we had Jack Daniels, one of my very favorites, and also a favorite of another one on the table.
Yeah,
So
cheers.
what we
Cheers.
had- Yes, take a sip first, and then I shall explain. You know, it sounds clinky, but these are actually ancient glasses that are very much not plastic.
Because we were all worried about plastic glasses.
The people at home were, and they're like, I thought I was watching something of quality. So
Oh my God, that's stupidly good.
Begin with a simple Jack Daniels. This is a take on a mint julep. The only thing I didn't do is crush the ice because rich people like tiny little ice cubes. Large ones offend them for some reason. So instead of that, I've crushed down 2 herbs instead of 1. We're going to do cilantro and a little bit of mint to bring out a little bit of the freshness to it. I figured that apricot was the most simple pairing when it came to something as complicated as Jack Daniels. That flavor sticks and the aroma always hangs in your nose. So to disguise that to make it something new and exciting, I decided to go on to apricot. I made a simple syrup, which is just going to be half sugar, half water. Boil the hell out of it and do it until you're nice and syrupy. Do 2 ounces of that, 2 ounces of Jack Daniels, and 2 ounces of apricot or apricot. If you particularly want to drink your cocktail with your pinky up, it's your choice completely. Garnish with a peach because apricots apparently are not in season right now. And I had my magnificent idea. So a peach it shall be. Finish with any kind of soda water. I personally picked Pellegrino peach because I thought it would bring in. Finish with a small garnish of lime juice. Drink and let your friends become silly as they are at our table. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Bevy.
Hooray!
Woo,
Well
cheers.
done. This is delicious.
It is super
Very
good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's really good. Like, the peach is, like, right there.
Yeah.
You know.
Apricot.
Sorry,
thank you.
apricot is right there.
There's a hint of peach as well.
Has anybody seen my my giant D20?
Yes.
Robbie has-
I have no idea what you're speaking of.
Take one down and pass it around
Right.
so
You
the
must
DM
give
can
up
kill
the
us all
goods.
tonight.
All right. So we are rolling to see who will pick the base liquor for next week's cocktail. Give it the good roll. I must write it down or I will forget, even though I'm going to leave the dice right there. Okay, Mandy,
16.
Colin,
12.
Sean,
18.
and Roger.
Lucky number 13.
Roger is closest.
Whoa.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I actually got
Oh,
one.
no, wait, I lied. Colin's closest.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, Roger.
Got my
Sorry,
hopes up.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Sweet. Let's do mezcal.
Mezcal, specific,
Nice.
specific mezcal.
Nice.
Fantastic, nice, smoky, beautiful. Maybe a rougher cocktail because I'm a big fan of mezcal myself. So.
Yep. I'm down for that.
All
All
tequila
right.
is mezcal, but not all mezcal is tequila.
It's true. Nice, smoky, astringent. I'll try to make something palatable, but still keep that mezcal alive in the cocktail.
gotta have that
Very
bite.
cool.
Interesting.
Very, very cool.
Nice.
Good choice.
Where's like the Midori and the Godiva chocolate liqueur and amaretto?
The
and-
Bailey.
Those are obviously all my mixers for this upcoming tequila drink. Can't
Oh,
wait to
please
do
don't put Midori and chocolate together.
Don't test me, darling.
Oh,
Right.
my God.
Lefroy with
Also,
chocolate liqueur.
There is going to be a week where you guys don't get to pick, and I will introduce you to the oil slick shot.
Ooh.
Enjoy these cocktails while you can.
This is what you would call a non-professional trying to create a drink. Well, not trying to. This is it's an actual shot.
Ah.
That you
It
can
sounds
get.
ominous.
I hate it.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
I mean, it does amazing things to the table. Once everyone plays.
A little
Well,
looser.
It's
was
just
gonna
that
say,
it's
It sounds unfortunate.
yeah. It's so
Where my wife used to work, their official drink for their work was the buttery nipple.
That's drinkable, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
one
that's
is,
that's
like-
hangover fodder for sure because it's all sugar.
That's butterscotch, right? Like, that's
Yeah.
the main
Yeah.
flavor.
Yuck.
something like that.
You don't like butterscotch?
No.
Where are you from?
The Midwest.
Texas.
Oh, I'm from Texas. Yeah, kind of. You're from the Midwest.
I'm from the Midwest.
We live.
I like
we both
butterscotch.
live
No,
in the
Texas
Midwest.
is Midwest.
You know,
It's
I
just
will.
lower.
Yeah,
Midwest.
southern Midwest.
Parts of it are, yeah.
lower tier.
It's a big
Midwest?
state. Covers a lot of ground.
It's not like it's Oklahoma or something.
Here.
Oh, well,
See, that's how I know you're a
we
true
just
Texan.
lost that entire demographic. Thanks.
Yep.
To all
Whoops.
14 of
Oh,
you.
there's-
Leave it, sorry.
Yeah.
There is such a rivalry between Texas and Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends
I
on
have
who
family
you
in
like.
Texas too, so
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because you think about like the people who live in like El Paso. They probably would consider themselves in the western part, but I was over
Houston.
by Louisiana, so
See, I've never been to South Texas. I've only been like up in the northern part.
okay, the Panhandle area maybe.
Well, around Dallas Fort Worth, Grapevine.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Are we still at level 4? Just double check.
You are, yes,
We are
still
at
at
level
level
four.
4.
Every time I look at my character picture, I'm just so thrilled with it.
Well, that's
It
good.
has nothing that I made. It's just like the stock image, but it just happens to hit Bevy correct.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, and with that, I think we're going to throw things over to Colin to get a wonderful recap of what happened last week, and I'm going to take some notes.
Okay. Last time on WNW Vegas Table, we load into the simulation, sipping THTs, and verbally joust with Tolliver, the average size small dragon.
I still thought he was going to get bigger. I was positive that.
We discuss whether we should be helping others for no reason. The Freaky Five eventually decide to help him despite the desire to seek the hag. They make their way to Tellamy Hill, where they encounter an awakened tree. They converse with the...
Took me a second. Well done.
If I could give an inspiration point, you would have it.
tree. To eventually learn that Jingle Jangle lives just up the hill and likely has a key to Tolliver's cage. She might be unwelcoming, though, as she has just been jumped by rabbits. Amaryllis asks for one of the tree's fingers, who politely declines.
Not a finger.
What do you think they are? There's only a couple appendages. Finger was nice, actually.
Yeah, could have been dirtier.
Gross.
Or Vandy.
I know.
We head up the hill and meet Jingle Jangle, a very kind little thing. I think it was a goblin, but
Goblin,
I didn't
yeah.
know when I was writing this.
Yeah.
She tells us that a scarecrow called Clapperclaw can provide transportation to Tither if we need to go there, though there is confusion as to what exactly Clapperclaw is. We give her an egg. Then
She was happy about it.
Yeah,
she was. She was. Turns out she was a goblin, and we stole the egg from goblins, so it worked out. She provides us a key to Tolliver's cage, and we release him. He promises us something redeemable sometime, and makes us leave. We retain the magic cage, though, so that's a plus. Amaryllis makes the key into a fashion statement of sorts. We take our leave and a long rest, then run off through the swamp towards the Brigand Tollway, a.k.a. the snail. We then spend around 20 minutes strategizing on how exactly we'll kidnap Sir Dave once we find him.
Free, Sir Dave.
Yes.
Yeah, debatable, but yeah.
And Mary got the key because Trix was going to eat it.
Yeah.
This is true.
Indeed.
And unfortunately, the key has to look horrible on you because you have a horrible sense
Yes,
of
exactly.
fashion.
It's just like
It's just
it's like pulling one earlobe down and the other one's just
this
normal.
is
so, yeah.
unfortunate for whatever magical reason. It's great.
It's like Flava Flav accessorized you.
Oh God. Yeah, it could just be a comically huge key on a
Yes.
chain, like you're holding it sideways instead of up and down.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Okay.
Bully. I'm ready.
Oh, was there anything else? I was waiting. I was waiting for your.
Oh, you're closing.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to write that down.
Oh no.
I did.
What's your catchphrase again?
And now, oh my brothers, let us step back into the road and lose our feet.
There.
That's
what I was
There we
waiting
go.
for.
Yeah.
We need it. We all need closure in our lives.
We do.
There it is.
Too. No joke.
Closure for the opening.
Yep, you do.
Yep. Just give me a second. My microphone cords.
And you get a catchphrase, and you get a catchphrase, and you get a catchphrase.
Okay.
This is really tasty.
Also, when we left off, I believe that we were just arriving at the Brigand Tollway. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay. So you guys had the description of what you were seeing and all of that good stuff, right?
Not that we remember, but
Yes. Yes. Right,
if
exactly.
you could repaint.
Yeah.
There's definitely a tollway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably brigands too.
Yeah,
if I had
right.
to guess.
Yeah. Let me just
Well said, Les.
let me just recap a tiny bit, a scooch. So on the approach, a foggy marsh stretches out before you. A rickety causeway made of wooden planks form a wide web-like structure above the bog. 300 feet away, many of the causeways converge into an enormous ivy-covered tree stump that rises a good 10 feet above the 20-foot high fog bank. So we're talking 30 feet up. The causeway, I'm going to give you guys the information, is 5 feet wide, and it is in poor condition. Just FYI.
So I've been in freeways. I've been in tollways. I've never been in a causeway. What is the definition?
usually it's like a raised road with water on both sides, to my experience.
All right.
A causeway is a track, road, or railway on the upper point
That's
of
why
an
we have
embankment
those.
across a low or wet place or piece of water.
Nice.
Very cool.
I used to go fishing from Causeway.
I've learned a
Yeah.
new word. Write that down.
Scribe.
Causeway.
I was thinking
Courtesy
like
of Google.
Cosmo, so I was thinking like, oh, maybe it's in space, like the Rainbow
You know,
Road
I was with you.
type of thing.
I had no idea where.
Wrong campaign. Wrong campaign.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, not quite there.
Spell jam.
Not quite there.
Space.
Got it.
Okay. So you guys are walking towards the tollway.
Well, we have, unfortunately, Divots' ability to Geiger counter us is
Beep.
non and void. Yeah.
Beep.
So, do we feel like we're going in the right way?
as far as a general direction, the Brigand Tollway, you're not too far off of where Divot's beacon is pointing you. So you're talking. Okay, so you guys arrived. This is the map, right? A rectangle. Down here is where you arrived on the Queen's Causeway that was all broken with the mushrooms at the bottom,
We are here.
right? And then over from that a little bit was the slanty tower where you found Sir Tolliver.
Oh, yeah.
And
Leaning
then-
Tower of Hither.
Right.
Yes.
And then a little bit further over from that still is Tellamy Hill
To the left, right, up, down.
to the right. You
Oh.
started on the left side of the map and you're going right.
Excuse me for a moment. Sorry.
And then now you guys are heading past the center of the map, so you're going north.
Okay.
And
On the left-hand side, though. On the west-hand side.
So straight up and to the left is where Divot's pointing you to go. And the tollway is kind of in the way of you guys getting there.
Oh, well, then
So,
it's in the direction.
yes.
We're just going around the map.
No,
Essentially.
actually, we've gone this way, and then we
So
keep on
are
making
you
a.
saying that we're trying to go perpendicular to the causeway? Like, it's in the way this way? Or we have to go along the causeway?
Yeah, like you, where is, oh God.
That's what I was actually trying to ascertain.
I raised my
Okay.
chair. It's a lot further
Are we
down to the
trying
floor.
go over it
Yeah,
or
right, yeah.
on it?
Yeah.
Hang on, and I will.
But do your feet touch the floor?
They do, thank God.
There you go.
Okay,
I wish I had that on a button.
Queensway, Slanty Tower,
All right.
Tellamy Hill,
Okay.
Brigand Tollway.
Oh, we're in the big sucker.
Yes. And
Forget too
then
bold.
Downfall, which is where the beacon is taking you. So this is,
The
Yeah, that's what I
beacon.
said. We're going around the map.
right. It's in the way of getting you
Spiral
there.
in,
All right.
The divot
sink in the
beacon.
marsh.
Yeah.
But this is your game. So you can decide to go to the tollway, you can decide to avoid the
Oh
tollway.
no, this thing looks more like. Mother always told me not to play on a freeway, so let's go ahead.
I would like to cast mage armor on myself.
It's not a bad idea.
It lasts for 8 hours. So.
Okay. Just let me
Does anything happen
check.
to you? Like when you do that? Are you sparkly or?
No.
Oh.
No. It just, you may see a slight shimmer as I cast, but then it disappears.
Dunk, dunk.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Don't do that.
Take your word for it, shimmery goat. All right.
So, as you guys are walking along the tollway, I'm going to need everyone to give me a dexterity check, please.
Oh.
Please, if you don't mind.
+3.
That's not a saving throw.
Oh, that's horrible.
This is a
12.
check. Oh
Eight.
dear. Okay.
Oh, dear. Oh, no.
Dex save.
13 for less.
22.
Ooh.
Yeah, whatever.
snap.
Go divot.
Whatever, rogue.
Yeah, he rolled great in Vampires and Vitae too the other day.
Yeah, he really
He's
did.
had some luck on the dice.
Well, hey,
Of course, the game before that, he smashed into the back of a truck. So
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I just
Took the back
remember,
off of it like a can opener.
I remember
Oh,
rolling
shit.
con saving throws last
I got
episode.
4.
And I rolled a 14, and I was the lowest at the table.
right?
That
Okay.
was dumb.
So, Mary, Les, and Divot, you guys all step onto this kind of hobbled together, poorly
Okay.
put together wooden pathway that you guys are on. So the three of you kind of get on there, and the walking is quite a bit easier. So you kind of pick up speed a little bit as you're walking along because you're not worried about muck and rising water and all of that stuff. Poor Trix and Bevy, though, they step onto it, and perhaps it's the weakness in the wood after 3 people have already crossed over the top of it. Perhaps it's the size of Bevy's shell. We're not really.
I'm very skinny underneath it.
Yes, but I mean, you do keep an awful lot of things.
Oh, yes, my books and possessions and
Yes. Yes, all
Manuscripts.
manner of yes,
Yes,
yes, all manner of
things, my dear.
parchment
I mean,
and
Bevy,
inks.
I mean,
I mean,
I can
you
play
get
him
enough
this-
feathers; they do weigh quite a bit.
Oh, I mean, just one feather, my dear.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
Yes.
So you and
Keepsake from Swandala.
Oh, shush. But yes. Yes, but no. Yes, but no.
your scribe now writes with a long white feather.
Yes, a cannon. That's actually really cool.
It's just like a
Oh my
3-foot
gosh, I
long
love that.
quill.
Yeah.
That's actually really.
Very
Who
impressive.
knows where I pulled that one from?
We'll never tell.
I think I know.
Oh my gosh.
So the three of you, I'm going to ask for perception checks from the three of you as well, please. Just this side of the table, this side of the table. You don't need
Yeah,
that.
what we're currently doing is.
To find out if they see where the hell we went.
I've
I
been
got a
falling for
9.
30 minutes.
Yeah, so
I
I'm
got a
guessing that's a
17.
not good.
18.
Oh my gosh.
Can you not?
That kind of makes sense though.
I'm telling you,
you
man, he's been on fire. He was on fire at
Let's
my
not
game.
talk about let's.
Yeah, right.
let this-
Yeah, the first rule of rolling well is not talking about rolling well. Okay, so Les and Divot. Mary, you are kind of
Walking
taken
huts.
aback by this this setup that these brigands have put together. It's impressive. They're using a lot of like reclaimed wood, which you appreciate. And the way that the stump in the middle of this giant structure is positioned, you're just really into the details of this, and it seems to be the correct type of structure for the environment. So it's not like having any kind of impact. Everything is all like,
I'm admiring it.
yeah, everything is wonderful. Divot and Les, however, as you guys are walking away, having, a little chat amongst yourselves, and you just start to hear creaking, and then you start to hear snapping, and then you hear a crash, and you turn to see these two, this one up to his shoulders, underneath.
Swimming's not one of my strong points.
It's
And
not
then-
water, you dolt.
Right, so Trix is up to his shoulders, and that would put Bevy, about chest?
Oh,
Waist?
like height wise? Yeah, like belt height.
Belt height?
Yeah, maybe
down.
like slightly above.
And this is
navel.
just like from what's sticking up above the wood of the tollway. So you guys are just like kind of fallen and sunken down into some of that.
I can't swim in wood.
It's not. No one can swim in wood, you goat. You can eat wood. Eat your way out.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Stop beginning. Okay, everybody else, we're stuck.
Les will walk back and try to help Trix out. And as he
wait. Is it like weaker
Yeah.
the closer
Oh.
they get to us, or?
You're gonna have to figure that out.
Okay,
no.
I will walk back and roll a perception check.
Okay. I'm going to now that you're aware of weaknesses in the wood, I'm gonna give you an investigation check. That will be good for like the next little bit. You'll be able to, if you pass it, I should say, you should be good to.
For the rest of this
What if I get a 9?
If you get a 9,
Looks great.
you can kind of
Not saying I did.
right. I mean, if you got a 9, let's just say you did. If you got a 9, you'd be able to see where some of the weaker points in the wood are, but the truly rotten stuff is still like you're still trying to spot the difference between the two.
Okay.
Can I
so-
send Moose over there to look? Because we have telepathy.
That's
So He
right.
can tell me.
Yep.
Is
Rotted
that? Can I
boards
do
and
that?
kind
Sure.
of stuff? That's
Yeah.
cool.
Where the weak spots are.
Sure.
Okay. I'll send him out there, and he's
Doing his
thing.
stuff.
Yeah.
For him, I'm going to say his little stat card. Roll a
Yes.
d20 and add either his intelligence or his wisdom.
Okay. Sorry. Let me
Modifier.
Pull that up. I didn't do that.
Yeah.
first.
Back where he comes from, he's a contractor, certified.
Right?
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Building
No, I
engineer.
feel like
He's got a
been-
little clipboard. He's like,
Yeah, pointing out all of the safety concerns that he
yeah.
has.
He works for OSHA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trix is just down here.
Okay. What am I adding to it?
Either wisdom or intelligence.
Okay.
I think.
So a wisdom would be an 18 and an intelligence would be a 19. So.
Okay. So with the
He's a smart
19,
mouse.
yeah, he's very smart mouse.
Smart mouse.
With a 19, Moose stops on the weaker boards, and he just kind of uses his little nail claws, and he kind of like digs a little mark into the wood. So
Aw.
you guys are able to see which ones are weak and which ones you need to kind of step over and step
I'm weak
around.
right now. What do you mean the boards are weak? That's adorable.
He's right now.
So you guys, so you now have, it's like a plank, and then like there's like 5 or 6 ones that are fine, and then he marked like 3 in a row, that
Okay.
kind of thing. So
Okay.
Yay.
So we're aware, like on the way back as
Yeah.
well? Okay. I'd like to go back and try to help Trix. I mean, I can help Bevy afterwards as well. But I'd like to grab Trix by the shoulder and like try to pull him out and cast guidance at the same time.
Okay. Are you going to do anything to assist with that, like kicking your feet or kicking your hooves, I should say, or?
Oh yeah, I'll try to jump as much as I can,
Okay.
and I got a pretty damn good jump.
Yeah. I'll give you advantage for that.
Okay. What do I need to roll?
Give me strength.
Okay, that's not it.
Well. Oh no.
6.
But advantage.
Oh, I crit though. so-
19.
There.
you go.
Right?
Hey,
So
hey.
you're fine.
You have a
thing.
negative?
Yeah, I got a negative 1 to strength.
Woof.
Yeah.
Spellcasters, man.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Your boy's smart and charismatic, but not strong.
I mean, we all make sacrifices at some
Yeah.
point
Yeah.
to make those skills work out.
I have a negative 1 to strength also.
Oh, dear.
Me as well.
Wow.
But I'm
Divot?
charismatic
Yes.
as fuck,
Can I
boy.
I'll
Take-
you the heavier
take my longsword,
Yeah.
jam it into a very like strong spot,
Okay.
tie it off with some rope that I have,
Okay.
and toss it to.
Very good.
Oh, the reverse. You're going to undo your ship from the moor. Yes, because I took everyone else through the marsh that I was good at. So
Right.
now I'm the fat guy in the back. I'm going to fall down everything.
Yes, you are.
Welcome to my world.
Stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
yes. Mush. And I hold
Do we
and,
need to pull you in?
yes, I will. I'm going to try to
Or
whale my.
at least up.
Is there
right?
a little
Yeah,
tag that
yeah.
says team lift on your shell?
Yes,
lift with your legs?
there is now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Underneath the shell. Yeah. Yeah.
It's actually a tattoo on his butt cheek.
Yeah.
If the
told you
two
we don't
guys hold
speak
the
about
box
that.
with their penis, stick figures.
Yes, but yes. I don't know how to activate this, but
Just give me a strength check and you'll see if you can pull
me for
yourself out.
strength?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
me for holding, it's him for strength.
My strength is. I tied it up to a.
Yeah, he's tied it
I
off to
tied
a
it
sword.
up.
Oh,
The
I'm
sword
going
is
to,
stuck in the wood.
My
So
strength
it's,
is not.
I don't think you want his strength.
Strength's not good.
Yeah.
That's why I did that.
it's up to you, baby.
I think everybody except for you has a negative modifier to strength.
13.
13. 13 is good. 13 gets you back up on the.
One moment.
Yep.
You got it.
Perfect. Yep. And do all of that. All of those crazy noises. Oh my God.
Les is just standing like with his hands on his hips.
Yeah, all right. I'll be there. I'll be there.
If it's I'm not amused.
Yeah, right, yeah. When I finally get up, I do like spider, try to spin the weight as far as I possibly can. This obviously road not built for me.
Yeah. Absolutely. So
Oh man, like yeah, I'm technically because I can carry more people and do more weight. I'd be considered a large creature. So,
Yeah.
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 But if you stay on your belly, it spreads out your
Yeah, that's what you-
surface
yeah, I
area.
think
and
that's
they
what
just
I'm-
pull you along like a skid.
You have grease.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go. Good
man.
grease.
Cast grease.
Who knew there were
To make
so
it
many
easier to pull you along the wood.
functions for that spell?
I mean,
It's so useful, actually. It's one of those like it's like heat metal. People are like, "What's that good for?" Like everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You ever wanted something to be hot?
Yes. So yes. So I will. That's the second podcast, man. Late nights.
yeah, there's a lot of ways to take that.
There's a podcast for that.
We're gonna skip right over it.
Yeah. So that being said, PG-13 version. So I cover myself in grease. No. I'm going to. I think I'm just going to be dragged behind you guys. I think that's the safest way to do this.
Yeah.
All
That
right.
works.
Yeah. That's
So
actually kind of cool because to start off with, I was dragging them.
Yeah.
So this is kind of neat.
Yep.
yeah,
you
it's
know?
your
We're
turn.
returning the favor.
Yeah, it's just your turn to just kind of drag along. Okay, so as you guys are walking, perhaps chatting amongst yourselves, Amaryllis, you kind of start to lag behind all the boys for a little bit, and you're just kind of like walking along and you're taking everything in. And something strikes you as a little bit funny. There should only be 3, 4. There should be 4 people in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. But there seems to be a 5th person,
Oh my
creature,
God, it's a skinwalker.
being, some sort, cloaked figure that was walking like just outside of your periphery. So beside you, but just a little bit back. Right? And when you stopped, they didn't, and they just kind of kept going. So you see your 4 companions plus this one hooded figure.
Oh no.
Yep.
Okay. Does he seem malicious?
I mean, he's wearing a hooded cloak.
Cloak and dagger.
Yeah.
He's in a hoodie.
So
Yeah.
was
Gotta be
Aragon.
dangerous.
So was Aragon. All right.
And he was really fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Well,
How close is he to the rest of the group?
He's keeping pace
he's
with
keeping pace.
everyone. Yeah. Like the same
Okay.
as like when you were right up there with everybody, like
Right.
you're walking like 2 by 2 with the turtle.
Okay.
A
So
little
he's
bit.
right up on them then.
Yeah, so he's
Okay.
like right there with
Oh
everybody.
my gosh.
I'd be in the back, so I'd be by her, right?
Well, you're like she was
She kept back
I
for,
was
for me. Yeah,
admiring the
she was transfixed in the interest and intrigue of the construction abilities of these apparent rabbits.
Yeah. Oh, so great builders, horrible thieves.
Okay.
And she was watching your little tail do this as you were being drug along.
It feels
Yeah.
good as a scratch. The different grains of wood are fantastic, honestly.
So I
Watch for splinters.
perceive
Oh.
him to be potentially dangerous.
Well, there's somebody who came out of nowhere. You don't know who they are, and they are wearing a hooded cloak.
Okay. Can I cast Thorn Whip to pull the cloak off?
Yes, absolutely.
Yee.
Do it.
Okay.
Do you need information? Because I have a feeling that the DM's guide and the player's handbook may come in handy. I know we're all on D&D Beyond as well, but there's sometimes just something about having the physical book. So if anybody needs the books, just let me know.
Okay. I think I just clicked this to. Okay, sorry. I was just making sure I was clicking the right button.
Yep.
Okay, so that's an 11 to hit, or to
To grab,
yes,
grip.
to grab.
you miss.
Dang it. Okay. Does
Do
he
we hear
notice
a
me do that?
whoop-ah?
He's,
Yes, friends,
he seems to almost miss like a half a step.
Okay. So he wasn't really affected by what I just did.
No.
He's pretty locked on to
Yeah.
whatever he's going to be doing. Okay. Crumbs. I
Hey,
guess I'll
Mary.
shout at him.
Hey, Mary, what the hell are you doing? Who's that guy?
I don't know. He's not by me. I guess I'll shout. I want to do like the, to the fellow female listeners out there or female identifying, if you're running down the street and someone's creeping you out, they tell you like,
To shout fire.
look at them, shout, and be like, "I see you. Don't come up to me.
Right.
I'm aware of you following." I want to do kind of like that.
Okay.
So like, "Hey, what are you doing? Get away from my friends."
Okay.
Or something like that.
No problem.
I know this goat. What are you speaking? Oh, do we see him?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, as soon as the attention is brought to him, you all turn around and see this hooded creature.
Well,
Since
you're
we have
Figure.
Since we have a different angle, do we see any more of his features?
It's a very deep hood.
Ah,
Yeah.
Man.
Well, you're new. You haven't killed anyone.
He stops in his tracks.
He does, though. I point over the
can I
divot.
cast Prestidigitation and cast or make a puff of wind blow under his hood?
Yeah, of
That's
course.
cool as hell, man.
Okay.
Yep.
I would like to do that
Okay.
and like blow it back over his face. Hopefully.
Okay, no problem.
He's behind us, right? Or
Yeah,
he's-
he was in the back of where everybody was walking, and then Amaryllis kind of slowed down, and he continued past her.
Oh, okay.
I kind of had Amaryllis in the very, very back of everyone because she was looking at so much of the stuff that was surrounding
Oh,
where
I
you
thought he
guys
had
are
gotten
currently.
past us and she did the thorn whip. And that's
No,
why I
so
would've seen it.
he
She
kept
was
going.
behind me while being dragged by them.
Right.
So, like, that's the marching order,
Right.
essentially. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have like Divot and Les towards the front.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Trix, and then kind of you sort of with Trix, and then Mandy in the very back of everybody.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I saw it. But the gust of wind comes up and blows the hood back, and it's a bunny, a herringon.
Oh, good.
And he grabs a hold of the clasp holding the cloak together, and he like whips it off in this incredible flourish. And it lets loose this 15-foot long, beautiful, bright blue scarf.
Oh my gosh, it's the prince. Right? Am I right? Is that right?
Well, he thinks of himself as a prince, but he's most decidedly not a prince.
Agden Long.
Agden
Scarf.
Longscarf.
Yes.
Again.
Okay.
Look at the
down
nose.
Prince
I was gonna say.
I wrote down Prince of
makes sense.
Prismere.
Look at the nose.
That's funny. I love that it was Prince of Prismere. But as soon as the wind catches that scarf and it unfurls behind him, you hear two bagpipes start off in opposite directions. And coming up on either side of the causeway are two rafts, and each one is carrying four herringons.
Whoa. I want to pick up the cloak and put it in my bag.
Okay.
I hate to do this, but you see all of my arms go into my shell, my head goes in, and then what you hear is I am proficient in bagpipes.
You are
I
also
am a bard.
Playing the bagpipes.
Yeah, right. So I try to match.
What they're doing.
What they're
Give me a
doing.
performance roll.
my goodness.
Performance?
Performance.
All right. 27, 27, 24.
24.
Yeah.
Okay. You're after like a couple of like half notes.
Trying to catch up to what
You
they're
kind of
doing.
catch up to where they are, and you're
I'm,
able.
I'm using my shell as a speaker.
Yes,
Oh, nice.
and you're able to pick up the melody very, very easily, and you start to play along. And this kind of catches Agden by surprise,
Yours is much deeper because you're in a kicker box, though.
right?
Yeah,
So
right.
you're playing the bass line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm happy with that.
And so he kind of, tilts his head a little bit. One of his bunny ears twitches, and he stands back and he puts his hands on his hips and he says, "I am Agden Longscarf, and this is the Brigand's Tollway.
We know.
Who are you?"
Oh my gosh.
His little bunny nose twitches.
As they introduce themselves, I want to try to copy because he just got an introduction. So I want to take it on I hope with that high of a roll, they were playing in minor. I want to play in major. As they introduce themselves with their say medley going back.
I was going to go one up from that, and
Oh.
I was going to say that you were able to mimic the pattern of speech between everybody. So you're playing the music to match
Perfect.
how the speech is going up and down.
I
and
love
like
it.
that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Somehow you're able to just anticipate
I got
the conversation.
I love that.
+7 in deception and +5 in performance. So
No.
So you're doing all right.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll say, I'm Mary. Where'd you get your scarf?
I got it a long time ago. It was a gift.
That's a bummer. And this is Moose. And I'll like hold him up.
Moose does like a little jig.
Yeah.
It's like a pomp and circumstance for Moose.
Right?
Moose's theme, henceforth, shall it be known.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Right.
this is all theme music for everybody. Like, yeah.
Absolutely. Now, everywhere you walk, this is all that you will hear. So, after the introduction to Moose, Agden kind of like sets back in his heels and puts his hands on his hips, and he's going, "Satyr, giant turtle
Yeah.
with a weird accent, one who doesn't talk, one who's kind of scary, and one who has terrible fashion sense."
Hey,
That's not very much.
yeah, that's-
Wait a moment.
That's unkind.
As he throws the scarf again over his shoulder, very
Oh,
dramatic.
he has amazing fashion sense. Oh, I know what you're saying now.
Yes, yes. Okay.
For
Yes.
fuck's sake.
He's very well put together. He says, "Are you by chance the people who had a run-in with Jebek?"
Yep.
Yeah, we taught him how to steal from people.
Yeah.
Oh, you were the teachers.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we weren't the Minotaur. We don't
No, the
glad I-
angry cow lady is not part of those areas.
Yeah.
Very
Believe
glad
it or
that I
not,
checked.
neither of us identify as a cow, so it's,
Yeah.
Nobody identifies as a cow. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good to know. It's very good to know. But why?
Right as I put my thing away, it sounds like a cow.
Right.
Tuck it back into the shell.
Incredible.
Excuse you.
Trust me, you'll know when it happens.
So, ew. So, give me all swamp water in there.
Oh,
It's not
what are you meaning to swamp it?
You wouldn't want to know.
it's so bad.
Oh my gosh.
We call
What
it
is it?
swamp gas.
This the bog.
Bog water? Don't you dare.
No, I was going with the never-ending story. What was the bog called?
Oh,
the bog
the
of never-ending
bog-
stench or something?
Yeah, no, that wasn't a never-ending story. That was
Swamp?
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth?
Labyrinth, yeah, the bog of eternal stench with Sir Didymus.
Yes. Huzzah!
Love that movie.
So good.
Watched
Okay.
it like 100 times.
So anyway, was there something that I could do for you all, or I'm just a little bit confused about how and why you found yourself here.
We're just chilling, man. It's all good.
No, a tiny dragon sends us this way.
A tiny dragon.
Do you like?
Oh, average size small dragon.
Well, yes, that's what he said. But like, I've seen dragons.
He
quite
was smaller
large.
than me. Nice
Smaller
guy.
than you, and it identifies as a dragon.
Oh, he's a dragon.
Oh,
He was caught and said that it was beneficial. He was pretty much his boon to us was sending in this way.
did he say who caught him?
His name was Skirt. Cable.
Skirt.
Talbert.
Tolliver.
Oh, there it is.
What?
I,
The
part of my
dragon?
character, he gets names wrong.
Tolliver caught the dragon?
No,
Tolliver
Tolliver
was
was
the
the
dragon.
dragon.
Oh.
Are you saying that he's not
makes much
normally
more
a dragon?
Oh, I'm just curious.
Is he a very small person in real life and then
no,
becomes
well,
a
I'm
small dragon?
simply wondering who it was he said had caught him.
Oh, we don't know.
Do we know?
You do.
We
I'm-
do, but
I'm
I don't
looking
really.
for notes.
Yeah.
Online don't make
the
any
witch
sense.
caught him, but
Describe.
out of
Who caught him?
Very good. Is there anything that I have to ask for the scribe?
Unfortunately,
To recall
I'm a horrible writer, so what he does is records
information.
facts.
Right. Okay. Bavolorna Blightstraw.
That's just mousy and brown.
Yeah.
Yes, that's pretty much all I get out of it.
Amphibious.
Yeah,
A little bit.
The froggy
Frog lady.
hag.
Yeah, I didn't have the. She put him in the thing, but I've got information about her.
Yeah.
Right. Well, yes. How do I get the information from my scribe? Can I?
That's
read
what I just
the-
asked you. And
Well, no, that's more like a.
there needs to be a
visual.
role for it, I think, to find out how accurate his information is. We'll work on it.
That's fair.
Yeah. I think
I think that's actually kind of neat.
Yeah, and it's just now the first time that it's
Yeah, because it's essentially having total recall without choosing the feat.
Right.
of
Yeah,
clear
his
mind,
information
so.
can only be bare minimum as accurate as the
Yeah, exactly.
information
Like
you
I
give
think
him.
it's just pure fact.
Right.
Like no expanding.
yes.
Like no.
Yeah.
But who knows if my stories are shit? So he may change stuff.
Yeah, and every time
Exactly.
you tell him write that down, he could just write the word that.
Write down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Right. Yes.
There's a reason
That's all
my
in
stories
one.
are shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Or when you just point to him and say scribe, he may just write down scribe.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, there's 1,000 things.
Cool.
So
we'll work on that.
yeah.
We'll workshop that. Like,
Yeah.
It's
Where he just
neat.
insults you the whole time.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
This guy's
Right.
an idiot.
Can't believe I work
So
for
the people
this
that
guy.
actually read this are just like, this guy's an asshole. That's actually fantastic. I can canon that right now if you
Right.
want.
Yeah. Okay, so
People hate read me. That's horrible.
hate read me. It's true, they do.
This nincompoop couldn't tell a story if his life depended on it.
Next
Usually
page.
does.
Okay, so
They hate read.
get rid of that. It's
Are we
bothering me.
sharing that info? That
Yes.
Okay.
A frog lady, apparently.
Bavlorna?
Bavlorna, yes. She was amphibious.
How do you feel about Bavlorna?
Well, Bavlorna and I kind of have an understanding. One that myself and the former queen of Prismere did not share.
A good one.
Well, let's just say this arrangement is much better than the other. We're quite happy under Bavlorna's rule.
Well, may I ask you what made you unhappy underneath the previous monarch's rule?
Well, Well, she was kind of a buzzkill, you know? Like, there was no stealing, there was no beating anybody up, there was. You just weren't allowed to do any of the fun stuff.
Well, we've met your other rabbit companions, and they weren't very good at the stealing part yet.
Well, this is why we're, doubling down on our efforts. We recognize that there are things that we need to master.
Have you ever encountered a door before?
A door.
Yes.
I mean, a few times.
I point at her very long scarf.
His.
His, sorry.
No, you're right.
That may be a problem. It seems to feather out from you without any wind because my 3 hairs are not moving in the same direction.
He does like a pirouette like 4 times, and the scarf just is now like out to here like a giant cowl. Not a problem.
That's really cool. Can you do it the other way too?
And he spins the other way, and it unfurls.
And
Awesome.
sorry. Now I'll hold it. Never mind.
Okay. All right.
So how are we all arranged in, as we're talking to each other? Can I still be behind him a little bit? Or am I facing him?
I think everybody at this point is facing him,
I'm clocking Divot too, like figuring out if Divot
trying
like,
to anticipate.
if Divot like makes a move, like I'll counter like around this.
Right. So you guys are always across from each other
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the.
If Divot is amused, then you will
Yeah.
act.
Oh, right.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
Divot and Les at this point. I figured are true killers.
I'm super on edge. Like I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, was there something that I could do for you guys, or?
Well, we have helped your fledgling crooks.
How are they doing with that?
Actually,
That's what we taught 'em.
That's truly a good idea.
Well, as far as I know, they haven't run into anyone else recently.
That's unfortunate.
Yes.
Would you consider yourself a master thief?
I consider myself a master brigand, general
course.
rabble rouser.
Have you seen your scarf? It's magnificent.
I know. It makes me move fast as lightning.
Let's try something out for you. For we've helped your other rabbits. Try to pickpocket him.
Who did you point to?
Divot?
Divot? Okay.
And then like I wink at Les because I know Les can probably help somehow about it.
Yeah, I want to be like look alive, Divot. And
What,
like,
help
tap
Divot
it.
or help the
right.
rabbit?
And,
help Divot?
help Divot. I want to be like look alive, Divot, and like slap his chest with the back of my hand and cast guidance on that.
And
touch.
bardic inspiration.
Oh, dang. All right, so tell him all of the things he can add to this roll.
There we
Guidance.
go.
'Cause it's a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Guidance gives you a D4 that you can add.
The bardic inspiration is
I'd
going to give you
also
a
like to do
D6.
something
Yeah,
during
D6
this
at this level.
interaction, but it doesn't have to be related, so.
I want to cast a minor illusion of myself.
Yes, and step back slightly.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow, so that'd be disadvantage +4/+4.
Holy cow.
It's like we
You're,
played this game well together or something.
Right, yeah.
Your bardic inspiration 6, isn't it?
It is, sorry, 6+4.
Nice.
Do, do, do,
But then you can just draw the stacks too.
Yeah.
We could potentially triple your roll,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
unfortunately.
And if he's using minor illusion that can't be seen through, that would give you at least advantage on the take.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. And then
Yeah.
Then I
Very
do
cool.
rogue shit.
Yeah. Then you do rogue shit. Yeah, plus your whatever to dexterity, I'm sure is huge.
So, Divot, you're going to roll your perception with all of your bonuses.
He has to choose when to use them.
Okay. With whatever
Yeah.
bonuses you decide to apply to this roll.
Guidance can be done after you
Yeah.
roll as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they hold until you want to activate.
all right, so I'm gonna roll perception and we'll see where.
Now you can activate them on a reaction, you can activate them on an action, you can activate them at any point.
Yeah.
To any roll.
I'm going to cast dancing lights over top of Divot.
Okay.
Just these 4 globes, just spinning and strobing in different colors.
Okay. Perfect. Not unlike my light behind.
Yes.
Yes.
That was my
Secret
inspiration.
tail feather, baby. Why do you think I'm in love with swans, darling?
Oh my gosh.
So you said roll perception, and I rolled 19.
A 19.
Oh.
That's not with any of our
Can I
business.
ready an
That was
action?
right.
Right, that's just a straight divot.
He is woefully what, I've lost my train of thought. I apologize. Just give me a second.
He was trying
There's
to
a
pickpocket
lot.
him.
Yep. He's woefully ill-equipped for the level of your perception, even with his lightning fast stuff that he gets from the benefits of his scarf.
Oh, the scarf does a
I want
thing.
that scarf.
So
Don't steal from
Well, he
thieves. They've
said
been
that
useful
with
so
the
far.
scarf, he can go really fast.
yeah.
Yeah.
And as this happens and he is not successful, is there something that you would like to counteract with?
Steal a scarf.
Don't kill him.
Steal a scarf.
Yeah.
Don't steal his scarf. Come on. We need these. We need
No,
these
no,
things. We can embarrass them like the last
Yeah,
bunnies,
I
but then
think-
teach him moment.
I think what I'm going to do is just like, because he went for the, let's just say he went for the first guy, like, because there's two of me in my illusion, right?
Right.
So if he went for the first guy, I kind of, as he's going for that guy, I come around him and just kind of smack him on his tail.
Okay.
Ooh.
On his little bonkus,
Just a little.
bonk his little
Fluffy
buddy
bunny
tail.
tail.
Bonk.
The famous slap you on the ass with my sword.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. So you do that, and as you do it, he whistles, and one raft throws him a brand that is hot, red hot poker brand, and he whistles a second time, and the other raft throws him a shield. So he now has a shield and a brand.
You hear. I'm playing battle music for him. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go. Let's go.
Then everybody roll initiative.
No.
I don't.
I don't think we step in. I think it's a divot verse one.
Yeah. I don't think you want to do that.
Is it a PvP?
I mean, I'll
Oh
do
my
it.
gosh, that'd be
Right?
fun.
Right? Because we're proving a point here.
Okay.
And he's got two of ours. We can throw spells in that he's unaware of, but 1v1, right?
No, I'm going to draw the line there because if anybody else gets involved, then his bunny backup will also get involved.
I want to turn to the boat that's closest to me.
Yep.
And hold an action, and I've just got a little bit of flame in my hand.
Okay.
If they try to jump in, I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Perfect.
Oh, so
Okay.
we can hold an action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should anyone else get involved?
I'll turn my back on the 1v1 situation and be like, I know Divot's got this. And then
Same
like
here.
stare down everybody else.
Yeah, 1v1.
And-
Okay.
All right.
You can see fairy fire burning in my hands. Just look, it's the same as my goat companion.
Yeah.
I'm still on my belly, but there are fairy flames that are
Okay.
fairy fire.
All right.
So you just have to call what your held action is and what the trigger is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if anybody throws anything else to, or whatever his name was. I don't remember his
Agden?
name. Agden. I was going to say Ardone.
Yeah.
That's a that's a RuneScape city.
Can we make an out of game understanding that they're not going to help as well?
I mean, am I
Yes, of
am I
course.
killing this dude?
No,
yeah.
You're,
Kill him, but don't kill
Wait,
him.
but a lucky
I have
rabbit's
swords.
foot.
Like, this is not, I don't have.
dude, go.
I'm
know,
not
I think
as
this is a go.
You can
yeah,
use
it's-
swords, but call non-lethal.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
you can non-lethally kill him.
You.
Choose the flats.
I mean, you can do that,
Pokemon battle.
or
rules.
you can have this fight mean something. It's
Oh.
really up to you.
Yeah, let's do
What
this.
does it mean something? How would we do that?
Well, if you defeat
if
the
he's
leader
dead.
of this other group, doesn't that usually make you the new leader?
If he's dead,
Gang
then we
rules.
get the scarf too. Like,
I think keeping this. I don't think you walk over the corpse of a fallen leader.
You could be the new leader. of
Like
the Southside
you take the
Serpents.
resources, but you leave the trophies.
I want the scarf though.
You want the scarf? Well, I'm not. I'm not choosing this.
So she can hang her key from it.
I mean, a lightning fast scarf would be pretty sick on Divot. That's all. I'm
That
saying.
is true.
It's true.
Actually, this is a really neat
As
fight.
long as I
All
get
right.
a chunk of it.
Oh.
Sean, before we get too far into this, can you hit record on the board for me?
Oh,
We
whoops.
have been recording. We had
No, we
Oh.
have been because we're
This,
streaming.
this is
so-
literally like a third part. Like this
Yeah.
is a third safety net.
Yeah.
Got
Like,
it.
yeah.
I noticed it like 10 minutes ago, and I was like, I need a break in action so I could get somebody to press that button.
The computer's already recording. The streamer's already recording. That's a third fail safe of record.
Interesting.
You
Yep.
have no idea the episodes I've lost.
Oh no.
Or the episodes that
believe
have
it.
been saved.
Yes.
Yeah.
That has come in
Way of
clutch
looking at
before.
it,
Yeah. So I'll hold Eldritch Blast.
You're gonna hold
at
Eldritch
whoever
Blast.
I'm
Okay,
blocking.
so-
Fairy fire.
Trix is holding Firebolt.
But I think this is an honorable duel. Like I don't think
Yeah,
that
I mean,
like,
I'm
like
not-
this is just if other people jump in.
yep.
Yeah,
No,
he's
I've-
established himself.
Absolutely.
As
I'm
kind
just,
of a-
if I don't make the note, then I'm going to forget who
We don't
has
need
what
to.
ready.
But what I was asking is, we don't need to keep our perception up to make sure that they're not doing something unkilt, right?
Oh,
I 100% have faith in
They're
Divot.
gonna
My back is
ambush us?
completely on
Yeah, but I don't
turn.
want them like buffing him.
Yeah.
Now that the fight has truly
Yeah.
happened. And-
But that's why we're watching them.
yeah.
We're not watching Divot.
No,
we
we're
know
watching
Divot
them.
can handle it. We're all watching.
So do we need to have perception to see if there's maybe other casters that could buff the other guy?
Hang on.
All right.
I promise. It's going to be okay. I promise. Amaryllis, what were you doing? Were you holding an action?
Well, I was going to, but I had a question about the scarf. Is it like a Rapunzel's hair situation when if you cut it, it loses its magical properties? I don't know if that's like fair knowledge for.
I feel like the answer should probably be yes. It
Okay.
should lose its properties.
Okay.
And here's my reasoning behind it, and you guys, the table, can tell me if I'm.
Like I said, that's why you have 3 different.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when we do the full, actually, the way to listen to us, by the way, Friends, is really on Spotify. Get a full edited and beautifully manicured episode.
So what I was saying
Indeed.
was, I would imagine his scarf trailing behind him gets caught in bushes and brambles and all of that kind of stuff. So I would imagine there are swatches of this fabric everywhere, but I don't feel like a swatch of the fabric would retain the properties.
Magic item
Right.
is very hard to destroy.
Yeah, but I also think that it's more of a collection of the whole than it is bits.
I also love. Sorry, go ahead.
No, please go ahead first.
I love the idea of this like wildly impractical piece of clothing, like granting benefits exactly in the way that it would be impractical.
Yeah,
Right,
absolutely.
That's why I was like, have you met Doors? Like, I'm so fast! You know what I mean? And what I was going to bring up is that we're at the top of 9 o'clock. Before you go into this big battle, do you want to...
Maybe take the 10 here.
yeah.
Okay. So Sean,
Yeah.
on the stream deck, so fancy now, just hit mute table and then hit 10-minute break.
Gives you some time to...
Look at that. Back in 10 minutes.
Awesome
Oh my gosh, I
sauce.
love it.
Oh,
That's
man.
The new thumbnails, man. Maybe so well on that.
Thank you. Not every episode I've discovered actually lines up with what the thumbnail usually says. But,
Well, you write the thumbnail first.
But yeah, so in this little 10-minute break video, I have promos for a bunch of other D&D games. Did I put the what?
Canada LC.
It's not in this one.
Okay. I was going to say, because I've been trying to get a hold of Mitch, and I can't get a hold of him to find out if he still wants to do it.
Yeah,
even.
he can be tricky to get a hold of.
Check out what's been going on with the Pop Culture Cosmos Show and the PCC Multiverse.
My
I don't know if he's going to
last
continue doing
that
it.
I saw in the theaters was The Last Skywalker. I know, condolences to me. So,
Wow, man. Right. I just had talked about that and I completely forgot that I saw that movie.
yes.
It doesn't speak great things about it, I suppose.
That's the Pop Culture Cosmos Show.
And the PCC Multiverse.
Catch our shows on Worldwide Radio 7 days a week and wherever you get your podcasts.
Well, hello, fellow travelers through the podcast airwaves. I'm Nathan.
I'm Jake.
I'm Jamie.
And oh, look, what's this? Why, it's something we made I'd like to tell you about. It's Knight's Quest.
Knight's Quest is a fantasy RPG podcast where the three of us use dice and our imaginations to write a story together.
We're putting some wacky characters through whatever situations we can think of to tell an interesting story, and it's improvised, so we don't even know where it's going to go next.
Sometimes we buy socks. Sometimes we talk about bread. And sometimes we accidentally summon the god of chaos.
Just an average Friday here on Knight's Quest.
And with an original musical score for every episode, you won't want to miss anything that's happening in our story here at Knight's Quest. Every other Friday, wherever podcasts can be found.
Yeah, we'll play some dodgeball and we'll get thrown in the dungeon by the king. It's fine. We'll do it all here on Knight's Quest.
Oh, this sounds brutal. I like this podcast. Oh, hello. My name is Pira. I come from the Emberclaw Pride, which is in the realm of Talia. I have to travel around with a group called the D&D Apocalypse Tour. We were chosen by the gods to sort out everything that's wrong with the realm. The group consists of an awkward Medusa named Minove, who likes to blow things up. We've got a very annoying evil cat who I hate, whose name is Salem, and a rather strange turtle named Thal, who has these very weird prophetic powers. And I can set myself on fire when I get very angry. So if you want to listen to our shenanigans, look for us, the D&D Apocalypse Tour, wherever you get your podcasts.
Quiet on set! Action!
Attention Deficit and Hyperactive Dragons, ADHD, is a real-play D&D podcast following the events of four dumbasses and their friends trying their best to play a tabletop game.
My name is Audrey and I play Velvet the Herringon Ranger, who is just as lovable as she is batshit crazy.
My name's Caleb and I play Dr. Rosalind Rose Thompson, a bookish archaeologist with a taste for murder.
I play Xylus Ramsbottom, a delightfully stuck-up high-elf druid.
And I'm Daniel, the Dungeon Master for this wonderful mess. Check us out if you want a roller coaster adventure, poor decisions, good storytelling, and an indiscriminate use of spells.
Are you looking for a D&D podcast with a dark side? Something more like Game of Thrones and less like Monty Python? Tale of the Manticore is part dark fantasy audio drama, part solo D&D RPG. There's no plot armor here. The dice make all the important decisions. Join me as I resurrect the excitement, wonder, and emotion of old school D&D. Made for a mature audience, Tale of the Manticore is both a fiction and a game. It's the story where chaos rolls.
local, I think I
Your
called it or
working
something.
screen is so much cooler
There
than
we go.
mine.
What do you mean?
Well, like you have like 5 books,
All of this is a mess back here. Are you kidding me? It's a wonder why I stay organized. But while we wait for Roger and Robbie to come back from break, we figured we would use this time to tell you about some of the other interesting things that we have going on. And I'm not the only DM at the table. Roger runs a game. You can catch it on Mondays on the Pop Culture Cosmos. They stream on Facebook and YouTube, I believe. And Roger is really good at doing like cinematic level encounters. He's really good at them. So absolutely check that out. They start around. Time does your game? What is your time? Does your game start now, Raj?
Allegedly.
2:30. Could be 3 o'clock.
It depends on whether I have somebody to stream or not. James still can't do it because apparently Gerald's like, yeah, I'm not giving him the information.
Well,
so James is now streaming to his channel on
okay,
Twitch.
perfect. As long as it's going out somewhere,
then
then
he
we
can-
can point
he sends
people
it to
towards
Gerald.
it. Okay, perfect.
But Gerald recorded, did it on streamed on Facebook today.
Oh, okay, perfect. So if you missed the show today, you can go back and check that out. And then also on Mondays, obviously, you have Wizards and Wine. It's either this table, which starts 7:30-ish, or the Halifax table, which starts 3:30-ish. And
D&D is always ish.
yeah. And then coming on, I think we jumped right into Friday, right? With the shows we're running right now. And that game, we're not really sure if it's solidified quite yet or not.
Yeah, the DM.
It's quite a bit for that particular DM.
He gets off of work on Friday, and if he feels up to it, we'll play. If
Yeah. Do
not,
you want to have
we'll
a
last couple
seat
weeks.
and tell us about it?
Oh, are we on?
Yep.
No. I'm not in here, so I
Yeah.
don't know. I was like,
Yeah.
what are we talking about?
Voice carrot.
Yeah, we have Friday night, which we don't know if it's completely solidified yet. We're working on kind of nailing that one down for sure.
It's
with
a
Mitch.
fun campaign, and it's basically just 4 guys who've known each other for a couple of years having a lot of fun with the game. It's not like a serious kind of campaign or anything, but it's in Mitch's universe.
Right.
It's so freaking dorky, man. Honestly,
Dorky is good.
Oh, bro, it's a bunch of how are yas, and wouldn't that be cool?
But in
Right.
a Mitch way.
Yeah, that's great. And then on Saturday, Mitch has another game, and I'm going to blank on the title of the game because, of course, I am. Isn't that the Ancient Symphony, or is that the one that ended?
I think that's still the Ancient Symphony, and then Sunday
Sunday
is the stand.
Yeah, I knew the stand was Sunday. So okay.
Mitch is a hell of a DM, though.
He really is. So if you haven't had a chance to check out any of the games on Pop Culture Cosmos with Mitch, absolutely do that. And of course, on Sundays, you can also catch Vampires and Vitae. Robbie is your storyteller.
I actually made a garage doors cool.
It's true. And right now, we're kind of running a mini campaign. We just did our 3rd episode this past Sunday. So if you are looking to jump into some Vampire the Masquerade, this is a great opportunity for you to do it. It's only going to last like 8 or 9 weeks. And it's going to give you a pretty good idea of what Vampires and Vitae is like as a whole.
Featuring Divot, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way.
That's Kai.
Yeah. Kai is one of my favorite characters in the new campaign.
Also, next Sunday,
Yes.
session 1 of Reckless Moves, season 2.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's right. You can
Honoraria?
also catch like a new news person.
Oh yeah. Ooh, short for Oobleck. It is a plasmoid goo ball, and it's gonna be great.
They.
Named Oobleck.
No, I
It.
think it's an it.
It's an it. Yes, genderless.
Whatever you want to call it.
That's the preferred.
Just not him or her.
Not
No.
her.
Anything else is
It,
fine.
they, whatever. Ball of goo. It's fine.
Ew, goo. That may be what my character calls your character.
Ball of goo.
Ew, goo. Because my character is the giant walrus people. Not walrus, sorry, hippo people. That's
The GIF.
The GIF, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. And her name is quite long. I'm just going to abbreviate it to Max for the campaign. I think is how I'm going to do it.
Oh, no. I figured out Noah Tissa eventually, so.
You still kind of lean into Tissa quite a bit.
Also, today in Demolition Force, I was really surprised that you guys didn't say anything about the guns that the GIF was holding.
We don't know what it is.
Oh, if you give Les a gun.
Side note, fine
Colin's like, please.
less
All right.
gun.
I shall make a post-it. Okay, so before the break, we had Divot facing off, squaring up to Agden Longscarf. We are going to have to roll initiative, though, since we need to know who swings first.
Well, they also have bagpipes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think it's a bagpipe battle at this point.
A bagpipe battle. You think it's going to come down to the bagpipes?
Do you want everybody rolling initiative or
Well, I'm
just
gonna roll
just-
for history.
just Divot?
Just Agden and Divot right now.
Okay.
And then if we feel the need to, we can
I
jump
felt
in.
like I got. Oh, come on, Divot. You
I
can
know.
roll better than that.
No.
What did you get, Divot?
10.
A 10. Okay.
Hold on. Do you want mine for this one?
There's Divot.
I'm pretty confident I have a musical instrument, but it is not in my.
I can hand you a drum. I have three.
That's fitting, honestly.
You know,
for
right?
Les.
All right. So, and I also have a tin whistle. So, anyone has any performance?
I have a flute.
Oh, he has his flute.
I have +4 performance. You gotta toss me.
You're getting
something.
your own
Boom.
battle
Yeah,
music.
right. Yeah. Boom. Like out of my shell, you get a, you get
Drum.
bongo.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
sick.
Are we fighting or is this battle of the bands?
No.
Right?
Yes.
It's kind of taking a little bit of the whistle out of your steam, right?
Okay, no, I'm ready to ride. Let's do this.
Okay.
Don't worry, I have a flute. I'll put that whistle right back in.
Yeah, right. Okay, so Agden got a 19. So he is going to go first. And
Inventory.
he will make 2 attacks because he has multi-attack.
You get a loot.
A loot. Okay, good.
Does a 12 hit Divot?
Looking at armor class, right? 15. No.
Okay. Oh, hang on a second. What are my additions? Ooh, that's a 19. And then, so that one hits.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one is a 20. So, well done.
Hey, we're in D&D 1, right? You can't crit.
It's not true, that's not going to last. That will not stay.
Oh, they've already taken that out.
Yes, of course.
No,
they did.
let's play test this right now.
No, absolutely not.
You sure?
Yes, I'm very sure. We don't need to play test that. So 2 hits. Gosh.
Come on. Yeah,
I
right.
thought it was only one
he's
hit.
hitting it.
First one missed.
No, both of them hit because the first one was a 12 plus 7. The second one is a 13 plus 7.
Plus 7.
Uh-huh.
That's
Hold on.
different.
What?
You can do it.
What are you
Let's see
whatting?
what Divot can do.
Yeah, what are you whatting? But if somebody hand me 3d6 because I'm not comfortable with the
Oh my
Get
gosh.
one of these.
d6.
I
That's a
curse
d12.
thee.
That's a d12.
No, it's not.
D6.
That's a D6.
That's a d6. Okay, thank
What?
you. Because I don't want to
Without
go
fail.
by the median. I'm worried that it's going to be too much for both.
Without fail,
Yeah,
I
that's
forget.
much better. So 8 for the first hit. It is better than
The max.
what the average is. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on the second one.
Come on, Sylvia. Div.
No, you know what? I'm going to default. So that one was 10.
So you go median or lower.
18?
That hurt.
Makes sense.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not playing.
Hold on. Oh, this is how battles work. Now the bass comes in. You have a lute. You have a flute. Yeah,
Moose
flute.
pulls out 2 coins from my pocket and starts banging them together.
Yeah, right. That works. Yes, Moose.
His little tambourine.
He's got tambourines.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Give him a point.
What?
Oh, we're good.
He's got a whole band behind him.
He sure does.
All right.
I would like to
so-
nonchalantly make my way within 5 feet of Agden.
Oh my gosh.
For some reason, my
But as
head,
I'm
all
playing
I
the
have-
flute, I still had the flame in my hand, and every
Yeah,
time I
right,
blow, the flame
Gets a
Flame,
little
flame.
bit bigger.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
no
My
problem.
All I have in my
My
head
boy
is
gets sneak
welcome
attack
to.
damage.
I'm shipping out of Boston for some reason. Is
Okay.
I love that song.
Divot, what would you like to do?
Okay, so I'd like to hold on to the dagger +1 that I got from Les.
Uh-huh.
And the short sword. I'd like to activate Booming Blade on the short sword.
Okay.
And then I would like to use the Blessing of the Raven Queen to teleport me 30 feet behind him.
Okay.
And attack.
Causing advantage. If
It would be sneak attack in that case.
Yep.
Right.
As long as he has advantage, he has sneak attack. Yeah.
Okay, so you have dual wielder, right?
I do.
Okay, perfect. So do your first attack.
11.
Misses.
Remember, at any point,
You can add your D4.
don't
D6.
say that you need to do this now, but
Yeah.
look at your health.
I mean, you might want,
Yeah.
want to do it
I
soon.
want to play one of them.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's a D4 or
Or
a D6.
D6.
Let's do the 6.
Okay. So just roll your D6 on your little dice tray digitally if you want to go digital. There's
down
it's
the bottom
left-hand.
left-hand corner is a little red.
Oh, 3.
A 3 to
So that makes it 14.
14. Still misses.
Well, fuck.
All right.
Well, you could add a 4 to it if or 4.
You
add a
can.
D4
You can stack.
if you wanted.
You can stack.
If you wanted, you don't have to, but
You can.
I'm going to break a rule. I'm going to tell you that with a D4, you're not going to hit.
Yeah.
oh
Okay.
shit,
All right.
that means his AC is 18.
So I'm going to hit with my
or more.
short sword now.
Okay.
And that's. Mother.
Uh-oh.
What does
9.
what does
Nine?
the booming blade do for you?
It's more of the reaction after the fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he can get.
I didn't remember.
So if it doesn't hit, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm still, but I'm also just so let's just talk about that real quick.
You are 30 feet away from him now.
Well,
Yeah, because
did you have
moving blade
advantage?
takes you back.
So you also gain resistance to all damage when you teleport using the trait. So once I teleport it, he can't.
So, okay. But the damage that he took before you did that.
That's not yet.
Yep.
His next attack will have.
Yeah. Did he have advantage?
Who?
Divot for teleporting behind him? 'Cause I thought somebody
No, if he had a
mentioned
hit, that would have added sneak attack damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
what we
didn't-
were.
Yeah, I wasn't sure
Yeah.
which was.
Yeah,
what
it
was
would've been
triggered.
on damage.
Way more important for him to get the sneak attack.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
Right.
in this particular type of battle, he won't get sneak
This is
attack,
why I didn't
which
want to
is-
talk about the rolling of the dice.
I can
Alright.
cast what's it called? Oh my gosh. The spirit totem and give him the bear spirit. It says it grants you and your allies might and endurance. So Divot would gain temporary hit points equal to 5 plus my druid level.
Okay, so 9?
Yes. In
Extra HP.
addition, they would also gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Okay.
Do you do that?
Do what? I would like to do that if
Okay.
I can, but does that mean that we all?
It's going to pull you into combat.
That would bring one of them into combat.
Exactly.
Which
Okay.
is cool
Yeah.
as shit. Go for it, honey.
Well, I don't know. Does that mean
Well,
that
what does-
I, as a person or as a player, as a character, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yes, you'll be pulled
I'm
into
in-
combat. Yeah.
I'm in combat.
Yeah. If you do that. And I mean, Sean, what do you?
Because I'll do it.
Yeah.
Divot puts his hand up and says no.
No. Okay.
You're gonna go straight.
Just gonna fight his own fight.
Okay.
So Mary's about to
that's
cast
his
and
shit.
Divots like,
Yeah, he's like, hey.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
this.
All right. That's cool.
Okay.
It's actually really cool.
All right.
Well, we'll see how cool it is.
Yo, failure is just as awesome as success.
Oh, no, sure.
in D&D.
So
we don't win.
when you came in for your attack, did you disengage?
What do you mean disengaged?
Like, did you uncanny dodge? Isn't it uncanny dodge with rogues that?
Your bonus action on
Bring us
Candy
back.
Dodge.
What level did you have?
It's level 4.
Yeah, he has it.
Yeah. Okay.
Bonus action on Candy Dot. Sorry, I don't mean to play your character.
No,
Yeah.
no.
All that does is it allows you to move out of melee range, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you would have at least.
so that way he doesn't get an opportunity attack for you moving out of his melee range.
Right.
We gotta
And it
stop
forces
playing
him-
this Character.
Is
Well,
that
no,
gonna mess?
'cause
Is that gonna mess with
This is the
anything?
first time we've really gone into
No,
combat,
yeah,
right?
I've never really done this, so.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
okay.
this
So,
is
yes.
helpful.
So you'll find on your character sheet Uncanny Dodge. You can use it as a bonus action. And you haven't used.
But
the
does
bonus
it
action.
matter? I mean,
Yeah.
I get it. I'm just talking about the resistance to any damage after the fact. Like
You'll still have that.
Yeah.
So, but he'll have to attack you.
And he'll
You
have to use his
burn
movement.
his movement.
Okay.
So remember, this is a resource burn.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, then I'll do the
Then you-
uncanny dodge and move away.
Okay.
right.
All right.
Unless you were going to do something else with your bonus action.
And you
If
need
not,
to
then
be
that's a
in
great way to go.
close, yeah.
As a rogue.
Do I cloak again or no? Am
You
I
already
still,
have it.
Am I still invisible during this time?
You don't have invisibility up.
Yes.
When?
When I did the Blessing of the Raven Queen.
And he didn't hit.
So that would have
You're
been
at
a
disadvantage.
No, he did that after the hit.
That's-
He did that after the
You
multi
appeared
attack.
ghostly and trans.
No, he didn't. He summoned that in the beginning of the fight.
No, he didn't. He did it afterwards, and he
No, I
moved
did.
away.
I did it after because remember he attacked me first, and I didn't
Yeah.
have anything going.
Ah.
I couldn't play it until I attacked.
Right.
Okay, so now he turns invisible.
Right.
Cool. Advantage on your next hit.
So now he would, well, yeah, also, but the other guy gets a disadvantage because he's invisible.
Right.
But after the hit.
And
Sorry, a lot of nerd speak.
a lot of nerd things are happening. It's fine.
This is why you have a guard.
Okay.
That was a kind.
Well,
that was
they
kind
call me the ancient
I
one.
went through so many words.
Father?
Yeah. I'd have more.
I
hair,
have
man.
been called Padre.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am
cool.
ordained.
I don't have any magic users in my little brigands. Okay, no problem.
They better not do anything, or I'll do something.
He says.
Settle down, Becky.
Right? I mean, gee whiz. Holy smokes. Am I
You
going to have to
know.
run a combat for you just
Let the DM
special
DM.
after the game?
You know me. I fight against the game.
God.
Oh, believe me, I know.
Yeah, we're all aware.
That's why I turned you into a little turtle.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, perception plus 6 gives
honestly,
me 22
You're
for
very close when it
perception.
comes to friendship, but
But I don't think that matters with your Raven Queen stuff. So with disadvantage, could I do that? With disadvantage, when he's wearing the scarf, he's got a lot of movement speed.
So just make him a.
And he wouldn't have known the direction. But
With the scarf, just make him a monk when it comes to.
So if the
no,
scarf,
I know how to run Agden. It's
Okay.
I
if
got
the
it. I
scarf
got
is
it.
giving him advantage because of his speed and disadvantage because of that, it would be a straight roll.
Yeah, no, it's not an advantage thing. It's just he gets extra movement. He gets almost like
Yeah, think monk.
he gets like dash. He gets
Okay.
to
Yeah,
take a
free
dash
dash.
action. Yeah,
He gets
on
double.
every-
He gets double his movement every
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
That's really great for you because all he can do is move around.
yeah.
Got it.
So I need a D4, please.
Not one of mine.
North, south, east, and west. 1, 2, 3, 4. So west is the 4. North is the 1.
Which is east and west.
North, south, east, and west. So
think
east
my
is the
dice tray
3.
is
So he's going south. I got a
8s
2.
and 12s.
So he's moving to the south, and he's going to take his full movement speed.
He can double
Moving,
it with the scarf.
yeah, moving. 70 is his doubled,
Yep.
So always just dipping.
and
Yeah, as he fades from the.
he will.
Actually,
so
Divot,
that's
what does your invisibility look like?
18. So that's 25.
It says.
No.
Oh.
Character paint.
And then Divot just reaches out and grabs the end of the scarf just with two hands and yanks him back by the throat.
Right. So that was a
Strangle him.
23 and
Opportunity attack.
Remember, we're
range.
bad
Just
people.
spinning off.
so I have a 23 and a 22,
For
and I
hit?
rolled with it with disadvantage.
To beat
So the
his-
22.
arm for my armor class?
No.
for what?
To beat his. Yeah. That would work. If you hit a 22, and that beats your armor class at disadvantage, what invisibility does is.
He guesses
cause
right.
Disadvantage.
Basically, is what
and
happens.
he's slashing blindly, and
Yeah.
you happen to be there.
Hmm.
That sucks, but yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah.
Another hit.
Yeah.
No, unless you have like true invisibility, there's different things there and blah blah blah. Like you would have to be in the line of an attack that was this is a line of attack, so yeah, no matter what he hits. Unless it lures your you're not at I'm at a 17, you're not.
Yeah, we're not gonna take that roll.
Although,
Jesus.
Uh-oh.
he's got at least 22 total.
Yeah, he can take like 1 to 2 more hits.
So that's going to be. I'm gonna buff a little bit. It's gonna be 8
Okay.
damage, and then it's your turn.
Although it'd be outrageously impressive to see somebody slash to nothing and then see blood like hit the ground.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, like the Invisible Man.
Yeah, just like.
Oh, it's fire damage because of the branding iron. It's not slashing. So you're just getting like brands, the bunny brands. Hang on, let me see if I can
Bunny
find
brands.
the picture.
As the skin
It's true.
falls off.
The Playboy bunny.
Yeah.
The Playboy bunny.
There you go.
By the way, you don't lose your invisibility if you're hit.
Right.
Only if you act.
True. Well, with the Raven Queen stuff, that might be a little bit different. It's been a while since I've read that
could
stuff.
be. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
Well, if it's dying to come to you, dude.
I know. I don't want him on my lap. Right
Olaf, we're very serious right now.
It's okay. Aw.
So anyway, basically the bunny brand is where's my little
There's a
Post-its?
stat sheet for a buddy brand?
No, but I just want to show you what the branding iron looks like.
Awesome.
Because right now you would
You're gonna
have
have that forever.
poorly, but yeah. So now you would have 3.
Welcome.
So it's like
You'll have to
Welcome
get
to
that
the club.
tattoo now.
bunny ears, bunny ears, bunny ears. Okay, so please forgive this horrible drawing, but so it's 3 bunnies in a triangle, and they're like butt to nose, right? So this is one bunny's head. The tail would be over here. They're kind of like chasing each other.
Yeah, bunny pee.
Yeah, like that.
It's a bunny daisy chain.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So that's what the brand looks like.
Got it.
Bunny pee.
Had to put that image out there.
I was thinking human centipede.
Yeah.
No. Almost the world has forgotten about this.
Yeah, right.
Let it die.
If only.
South Park brought it back.
Yeah.
Do you think I could sneak in a vicious mockery without it being discovered as a spell?
You can certainly try.
She already has. So we have one person in. I'm gonna.
She hasn't done
Well,
anything.
she hasn't
No,
done it
she
yet.
decided. Divot
Yeah.
told her
Yeah,
not to.
Divot.
Yeah,
Wave her off.
you can see me looking, and there's a big puff, and like you can see ideas like circling through the pipe smoke, and I like smoke it all back because I believe in it.
Jesus. Oh no. Where I'm standing right now is not looking great. Okay,
I'm
so
ready
it's,
to jump in.
can I attack and also cast a spell? Is that like
So you can take an action. You can take a bonus action.
Do you have a spell as a bonus action?
Yeah. If you have a bonus action spell, you can also do a spell and a cantrip.
But one has to be an action, one has to be a bonus action.
Right.
That has to be specific.
yeah.
Yeah, so you can mix them up, but it's really specific on how you do it because you've got the
Yeah, it's
4 criteria to meet.
order of operations.
Essentially.
What do you got? This is like the first big combat. Do you have any spells that says bonus?
No.
Okay.
Nah.
That means you will not get a bonus action.
It's like, I think even like technically Booming Blade was an action.
But it's cast on a weapon.
Yeah.
So,
So he
as
still
you
has
do
to-
it, it's a.
Yeah.
I guess technically it should have been on the next turn if you want to be.
It usually
if you want to live in that
specifies.
world.
But
I cast Booming Blade in my head.
I'm very clearly, as a DM, very strict and very hard on the rules. I don't know if you guys have noticed,
Yeah.
but
Oh, I have.
I'm kind of a drill sergeant when
I
it
get
comes to
that.
the
It hurts.
rules. Yeah, I know.
it sucks when I roll an 8 for it to actually be an 8.
But
you know.
Yeah, I understand. What do you think of Divot?
I think I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
That's honestly probably like
It's really
best
good.
option. So
I'm not looking at your stuff, so I don't know.
that's probably maximal damage output. I mean,
Yeah.
there might be some like creative random.
I know. I thought about the
shit that you
creative way,
could
but I don't
do,
really have
but-
much action. I don't.
So I
I don't
can't
have
even
room for
sneak past
creativity right
another
now.
because I got 3
All right.
total bardic inspirations. I can't sneak that in, can I?
I think we got like 18 bunny eyes on us. Right now.
So I'm gonna go with the dual wield again. Shoot with go with the dagger +1.
Okay.
Yeah, because you said there was 4 bunnies in each boat.
Mm-hmm.
That's
20?
8 altogether.
Is it 20?
Actually, I mean, like,
Ooh, does a 20 hit?
20 does hit.
Cool.
Woo! Yeah.
So roll your
Wow.
damage,
Two.
and your sneak attack damage will count here.
Nice.
Ooh.
Let's hope he's a
What
glass
are you at?
cannon.
2d6 plus
Oh.
your sneak.
Plus sneak.
So what's the
1d6? Or it might be 2 at this level. I don't know.
2d6.
2d6. 2d6.
Nice.
So 5, so 14.
So 14 total.
That's a pretty good hit.
It is.
You're there at 14 damage all day at fucking level 4 is huge. Remember, don't forget your cunning action.
Yeah.
Disengage.
You also still have a D4 as well from guidance.
Yeah, right. So
Okay, yeah. So I can dash, disengage, or hide.
yes,
Got it.
use your bonus action.
But your invisibility is gone.
Yes,
you
because
attacked.
Because you hit. Yep.
Okay.
And then, okay, so we'll do the short sword now.
Okay.
$13.
D4
Yeah,
won't help you.
13's not going to do it.
Can I use that D4?
It won't help
Sure
you.
can.
Will it help me?
13, 14,
Nah,
15,
his
16,
AC,
17,
his
18.
AC
Could be
was 18 or
17.
more.
Yeah.
So
Max.
You could match and do half damage. At least
No,
in my
won't even
opinion.
match.
This guy's 18 or higher.
18 or 19. Yeah, or 20, I guess, because it hit. But
Okay, then I disengage.
Okay.
Wow, his AC's 20.
yeah, poor
Yeah.
bastard.
We put you in an unfair
Yeah.
fight, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
It also
what?
doesn't help that this giant D20 of mine does roll really well.
You know
That's why I didn't want to give it to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, realizing that this was a unfair fight, I want to.
Well, I want to leave it up to Divot. Divot,
Yeah.
if you want your friends to jump in, you can give them a signal. They're all holding an action.
Yeah.
I'll let you know before you make a choice. I was going to insult a rabbit to force him, without an action, to force him to get into the fight. And therefore, I would be allowed honorably to join the fight.
I was gonna blow up a boat.
Oh my gosh, that'd be fun.
Let's go for the boat blow up thing.
Let's do that. I don't know what the raft's HP is. Or
2.
yeah, or something. It's the AC even.
It's not a boat, it's a raft.
Yeah.
2.
They don't have a moose carpenter, so I'm pretty confident it's shoddy workmanship.
True.
This is true.
Exactly.
AC would probably be about 10 or 11.
I don't see myself surviving another hit, for sure.
What's your hit point?
5 hit points left.
Okay. What? How many can you go invisible again?
Yeah. But I have to do that with the
Your turn.
teleport, you know.
It's as a bonus action, so you haven't used that this turn.
He did
I used
uncanny
it
action.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize. you put in action.
Or he could choose to set that up. No, he has to hit before he can teleport. Damn. Looking at it, I'm going to
Who
without
has
any
healing?
magic. I will try to intimidate, fuck with a rabbit.
Okay. Left or right?
A rabbit. The haggardest rabbit I see.
Are you
we're
going
both
left?
going right.
You're both going right? Okay. Pick a number 1 through 4.
4.
Okay. No problem.
Mary, you have long distance healing, right?
Maybe? I don't know.
Like cure wounds or something
I
like
was
that.
trying to do this honorably. The idea is to make
I
them
don't
break
think
the
I
pact.
have.
You keep
a
saying
lot of-
honorably.
Well,
I don't know if I have a
Could
lot of
Misty
healing
step
stuff.
to a rabbit?
I mean,
turn into
6
a
and
rabbit?
stone
I think
will
you're the
break
only
my
one who has
bones, but
any
words
healing
will never
stuff.
hurt me.
Is the druid.
I'm not using any magical effects.
If I need
Unless
to find something.
Bevy has it.
I'm trying to insult a rabbit enough to get upon the board.
Do you have healing?
I do.
Oh,
This becomes a battle. We can do a battle.
Oh,
but
I've got
what I'm
something-
trying to do is make an honorable duel that was broken by their concert, not us. That's the
I've got
intention.
something good locked up.
Oh
if they
my
jump
gosh.
into this.
Okay.
Do I get the attention of some rabbit?
Give me an intimidation check. I feel this fair. Oh God. What?
He had to know the role.
Okay. Your insult?
My dear Sir Rabbit, if my mother could bleed, she'd put your tail up someplace else.
He's targeting a girl, an obviously girl rabbit.
Yeah, same thing.
No magical effect. Pure intimidation. I've used it as an insult. I want to bring them up.
I understand what you're getting at.
Because if they join the fray against me, that means that I can join the fray with him.
The problem is that I have gotten rid of the paper that I had my.
Be like if vampire would be like a resolve.
Do you remember what you rolled for your initiative? Can you look back in D&D Beyond?
You rolled a 10.
Was it 10?
There we go. Guy with computer.
Okay. No problem.
Guy with photographic.
We got him. We fished.
Ah.
Okay.
Can I see what you rolled? Because I can't find it now.
Does she jump up?
Anything else?
Oh man. Yeah. Dancing lights in front of Scarf Boy. Girl, whatever
Egden?
it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I was holding actually. I was holding a
Fixed you
reaction.
his eyes.
Dancing live.
Right in
Boom.
front.
It's just got two giant light balls.
The unfortunate part is watching Bevy like try to stand up. A little help. One more.
Oh my God.
Very good.
I'm not strong enough for that.
No.
We need to get a workout program for me or something.
I'm skinny, as I've told you before.
But your shell is really heavy.
I understand. I carry a lot of shit.
Does an 11 hit Bevy?
It's just fucking not.
Roll initiative.
There we go.
Ready? Or just Bevy?
Bevy.
And we haven't broken. They have broken the pack.
Indeed.
Because she jumped in.
Yeah.
All right.
So now
Initiative.
everybody's fair game.
Well,
jump
no,
in,
no,
right?
no,
or
no,
just
no.
you?
It's just 1v1.
Okay.
There was 1v1,
And now it's 2v2.
Yes.
Okay.
Although if you can convince another rabbit at this point, they've fucked up. So
Okay.
Have they?
I just yelled at a rabbit.
And?
They decided to join the fight,
Okay.
which means I joined initiative.
Roll your initiative.
There you go.
But you do know we're outnumbered, right?
Big show. 17.
17. Okay.
Nope. 18. Nope.
Okay.
17. Sorry.
Okay.
My metal dice are awesome, but they're hard to read.
Alrighty.
You added your plus
Did you
two,
name
right?
all
Yeah,
9
that's
of
why
these
I-
rabbits?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
Bevy, it's your turn.
Be amazing, Bevy.
Friends to the individual that just jumped up.
Pardon?
I'll find out in a second.
Oh, you're casting friends.
Yes, I am.
So is everyone else like playing instruments? Is that still the
I
like
am
other
100%
bagpipes going?
still smashing these bongos.
So Bevy's casting friends on the rabbit who just jumped up.
Okay.
So for the duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature
I don't know what the save is, though.
of your choice that isn't hostile towards
It's going to
you.
be your spellcasting modifier.
She hasn't joined. The reason I was doing it is because she hasn't joined into combat yet. She
When
hasn't
the spell
attacked anybody.
ends, the
Yes.
creature realizes
She attacked you.
Yeah.
Do that.
She hasn't attacked me yet.
She took a shot at you.
Oh, she missed.
Damn it, doesn't work.
Yep.
All right. That's
You could
fair.
still use your vicious mockery. or
Yeah,
fairy
yeah.
fire
I
or
got other
something.
things to do. I just was curious about doing it. I already did my fairy fire over there. So it's already on the guy with the scarf. So,
I don't know. It depends on his dex.
Does he have fairy fire on him?
yeah.
Who?
That was my held action. I
Yeah,
said
the
that
other
usually
bunny?
do it. Yeah, the
Agden.
other bunny. That was my held action.
Did you cast that on Agden?
Yes.
I mean, I thought about doing this.
Oh yeah, that was. He said that was
My
his
held
held
action.
action. So when the other bunny came in, that triggered the held action.
Yeah.
Fairy
Okay.
fire. So Agden's supposed to get a save on that, I believe.
On his next turn.
Well, if you're. How would that work? If it's
So
a
it'd be
action?
held. So it'd be used as a reaction.
So, okay. What's your save?
So if he has less than that,
At least 15.
Save is 13.
13.
13? That's all? DC save
So
13.
I mean, it's kind of it's a risk either way. But
Well, fair fire is going to land regardless. So It doesn't need Fairy Fire doesn't need a save.
So
It
it's
just
a
hits.
20
What kind of save is it?
It's not a save on Fairy Fire.
Yeah, dexterity save.
Dex.
Cloud shape. Everybody's like checking their shit. What can we do?
That's a nat 20.
The Fairy Fire does a
So-
dissolve around the guy with.
So the fairy fire is there, like the cube, but he's not.
He's
caught
not
up in
in
it,
that spot,
and then the
yeah.
fairy fire fades
Right.
and leaves nothing.
10-foot radius. Yeah, it's just a waste of a spell. Cool. That was my
Held
technical.
action.
I mean, like, held action. So I still will get an action upon this individual. That.
It is your turn.
Yes. Cool. We were just trying to make sure that I was using all my. So that's a slot down. Healing word.
It's a good idea.
Is that the one? Yeah, that's a 60-foot.
Yep, I
and
can
it's
hit
a
him.
bonus action.
Yep, I can hit him. 1d4 plus your spell casting modifier, so plus 3. Modifier plus 3. D4 plus 3.
Some good feels are coming your way, bruh.
Yeah.
A D4 plus 3.
I
Yeah.
cannot see
Neither
that.
can
My
I.
blind eyes.
It's all
a 3.
It's
So
100%
Six.
gold.
Oh.
Nice.
Huge fucking hit.
Yeah.
Boom. Only fist pumps from Sean.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? You can become invisible. Dodge this
It's a
motherfucker.
Nosferatu thing.
Yeah,
You
right.
would
It
understand.
definitely, yeah, right. It is definitely a Nosferatu thing. Like you get 6 points of healing.
Got it. So bring it up.
That'd
6
be
on-
my action. I've not
Bonus
been
action.
hit.
That was a bonus
action. So I still got an action.
Mm-hmm.
And movement.
I have in my inventory. We haven't fought. Longsword. Cool. One single attack with a longsword. That'll be plus
On.
anything. The new joiner.
The new joiner is not on the tollway.
Since he's jumped up.
She's not on the tollway.
She's still on her little raft.
Yes.
Out of honor, I will not attack the guy with the. I know that I have a person that has joined the fray, and everyone agrees with this. I'll hold my action as a reaction.
Yeah.
Until she gets up.
In
Okay.
terms of damage,
Because that
if you hit,
seems
your regular
that seems
stuff is
honorable.
gonna be better.
Okay.
But
No
So
problem.
when she jumps up,
I mean,
before she takes an action, she gets
That's
a
why I
swipe.
wanted
greaser
Okay.
sleep.
And then he will be Bevy Longsword.
He will be.
Because it keeps him.
Haha.
If it hits.
All right, Sean.
Yes.
This is probably going to miss.
Good.
14.
Yes, miss.
Nice.
There we go.
We needed
All
that.
we
It's
need is-
about
we just-
time.
like
Yes.
the whole thing I was doing is just trying to make the turn order correct. Like
Okay. Go ahead. Your turn.
you see me walking backwards towards with my turtle shell. Like I'm looking over the precipice of this. What I have in my head is like a freeway. Like a freeway.
You know about
of
how
the air.
high this is above the water, the causeway?
Yes. It was in the details. Let me see. That's
You
why-
still hear all,
All the ones
battle
I've seen,
music.
are, like in real life, are between 5 and 10 feet.
The causeway is 5 feet wide and in poor
Depends
condition.
on if you think that you'd be able to kill him this round if you hit your attacks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know his hit points, but
It is 10 feet.
I mean,
No, wait.
if you get,
Causeways made from wooden planks, above by structure, above 300 feet
will you get sneak attack damage?
away. Many of the causeways converge.
Oh, I have something.
But I could.
That's a thing. That's a 2
No, I have something.
20-foot high bank that shrouds it.
Oh my
So
goodness.
the causeway is 5 feet wide in poor
I'm
condition.
itching to join this combat, but I
Find a way. I found a way. Find
Honestly,
a way.
I'm just gonna say it's like 5 feet above
Yeah.
the surface. Of the boat.
That's what I say. In real life,
But
all the ones that I've
using
seen
what I
are
wanna
between
use
5 and
would
10
be,
feet
like,
up.
It's a unique item. So I'm like,
You'd have to
I
be
don't
specific.
Like, I don't
Yeah.
know if it's worth.
David? Are you having thoughts and feelings and
Do your
emotions?
worst.
Yeah.
Welcome to D&D.
Right? Here it is.
What do you do?
Quiz,
Remember
hot
to
shot.
bring an extra character sheet next week. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
That's
Oh my gosh.
ruthless.
I thought the
She
Witchlight
sounds like
Carnival
me
was
now.
all like lollipops and gumdrops. What the hell?
It was. Now we're not in the carnival. Now we're in carnival.
Now we're in hither.
Yeah.
Dunno.
Tither and yawn.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just bullshitting, trying to give Sean some more time.
I know, right?
I know.
David was asking me what he should do. I'm like, it's your choice, man.
Yeah, I know. It's,
Colin.
Dude, I've already like stretched this. Like, you got to make a choice here.
I cast death.
And I have not.
Raven Queen's Claw.
Power word kill.
You would still have a clean win if you win.
no. My issue is that I want to do a spell, but I think it's a gamble, so I'm just gonna attack again with my swords.
Okay.
I
Just not convinced that the spell's the right way to go.
think
Raven
if
Queen's
it's
Claw
turn.
to
even if
whistle
it's
blood.
best scenario, it's
his
not
turn.
necessarily going to give me the advantage that I want.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Remember, you still have a 4.
You do still have a
Yep.
4
So-
for guidance.
Same scenario.
Oh, I used
Dagger
my
plus
bonus. God damn it! I'd use my bonus.
Yeah, don't
I
worry
can give
about
you
it.
another. I can give him another one.
I know, but you could do it again next time.
Yeah.
That might be a good one for
And
Yeah.
part 4.
there may come a time where more than
it's
one divot
16.
needs it.
Okay.
It doesn't hit, right?
Doesn't hit.
I want to use my.
D4.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Come on, 4.
Give me that 4.
5. So 21.
So 21.
Yeah.
That
Wait
hits.
time out.
You know what? He rolled the wrong dice, but he hit over a 4.
What was I supposed to roll?
It was,
It was,
a
a,
D4.
it was a D4. You
Oh,
rolled a
shit.
D6. It's okay. It's up to DM.
Yeah, it's fine, Sean. Roll your damage. It's okay.
You're fighting a way more powerful.
I think even if it was a
9.
4, it still would have hit.
9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, 20 hit last time. So.
Alrighty.
Oh, shit.
26.
Homie
There
crit.
we go.
There it
He
is.
crit.
Okay, good. So, for a crit, you're going to take one of your hit dice for that weapon.
Okay.
If it's a D8 or whatever, I don't know. And you're going to max 1 dice.
It's 2d6 plus 4.
Okay, so you're going to start with 6 already. And then you're going to double the amount of dice that you would roll.
So you
For your
could just
crit.
roll the damage twice.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
The damage dice, right? Not the plus 4.
Right, the
Just
damage
2d6.
dice.
Yeah.
So,
So
roll
two-
4d6 plus 4, basically.
so 4d6 is.
Well, 46 plus 6, because
6.
the way I run my crits is you automatically get a max crit on one of your hit
Oh,
dice,
nice.
and then you double your dice after that. I mean, a crit should be a big
Yeah.
deal.
Oh, I agree. But
7. 12. 17.
pretty damn good.
Is that plus the 6?
Not done. That's not what that was. That's plus the 4,
Plus
right?
6.
No. You
No,
can't
plus
add
6.
the 6 to damage. You can add the 6 to hit.
No.
No.
She's because it was a crit.
Oh.
He gets an
Yeah,
extra
that's
die.
17 plus
6,
6.
so 23 damage.
23. Okay.
Yeah, that's the largest roll of the entire game.
That's it.
That's a hit.
Maybe. I don't know. She was
I don't know, man.
Okay. So, here's what happens. Agden is doing Agden things as the fight is happening. He's always distracted a little bit by trying to pickpocket from people. So all during the fight, he's been trying to pickpocket each of you, and has failed each time. And because he was distracted, perhaps reaching a little bit too far into Bevy's shell, what have you.
You don't want to go
Yeah, I was going to say, you found something he wasn't intending.
Yeah.
I have a private collection.
You're able to squarely hit him and mortally wound Agden Longscarf,
Yes.
No
who is
kidding.
now laying face down.
Before you have your walk up, I cast invisibility on you so that your walk up will be so much more scary.
And Agden lays face down on the tollway with the pool of blood growing underneath him. And you can, in the stillness now after this fight, you can hear the drips of blood dripping into the muck below the raised causeway. And all of the bunnies herringons. I shouldn't call them bunnies. They are actually threatening, as you've learned.
I ready a spell before he does anything.
They all just let out this mournful cry. You've just taken out their leader. They're now rudderless. They don't know what to do without his guidance, without his leadership. And they all kind of fall to their knees. All 8 of them fall to their knees on their rafts. And it turns into a very, I'm going to use the word grotesque, but I just mean that it's gross to watch. This grief that settles in with the brigands. And they immediately row away in the water. They want no part of this. You've taken out the person that they looked as unfallible.
Healing, unless you're going to kill him, because I don't want to take away your agency. You are invisible. You're going to get the strike.
Yeah. If you want to kill him, you may kill him at this moment.
You're invisible on top of it.
Yeah, you can make the call. You definitely have taken out all of his hit points plus a little bit. So you can. So by rights, this is a character. This is a death that you can mark down for Divot, or
you do hear it.
You can choose not to
from a turtle character. But like, bro, don't let me get in way.
Get the scarf. You just hear it. You just hear tricks. Get the scarf.
I mean, from a turtle somewhere, you hear, as you know, because you just got healed by it, a breath healing word that I'm probably going to shoot into him if you don't kill him. I won't stop you. Bro, make your choice.
Yep. It's all you.
D&D,
So
man.
Divot is taken back by just having such a hard time with it, but
I mean, part of this feels very right.
no, absolutely. Like, I think that's the thing. That's like he's looking back at it and he's just like,
yeah, no one's
but I'm
stopping
still
you.
like, just really kind of upset with myself a little bit,
right?
And I go for it and I take him out.
Okay.
Nice. Hold on, someone give the man a shot. Jesus, you went for it.
Right.
How do you do it?
Dude, bro, you see the healing word literally like haunt the shell and go back into the thing as I watch my good friend. Wow.
Murder.
Just walk up on him, step on his back, stab him with the long sword.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I pull the scarf off?
You absolutely can.
And I do.
Are you just doing like a two-handed stab
Just
through?
completely
Just all the way through.
Give me a strength check.
Strength check.
Yep. Give me strength.
Oh, you're good on this.
No, he's not.
I'm trying to encourage him. Come on now.
Oh shit!
He is good on
18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay, so you, the perhaps even a little bit unexpected, even to you, the strength and the veracity that you put behind this death strike.
Wow, we just made a big choice.
It's very.
Oh.
It's very surprising, again, Divot, even to you. So
Wow.
the sword goes down through Agden Longscarf, and it goes through the wood underneath him. So when you go to pull it back up, like you've got to almost put your foot on top of the body to pull the sword back through the wood.
Like before I do it, I look at those stupid
the brands,
and I'm just like,
Like, hey, Les, can you help me with this?
Oh my
Just
god.
grab a
Yeah, no,
solid
it's stuck.
sword.
just leave. No, I can't leave.
Just
I
leave
can't
it.
leave. I can't leave.
Right. Okay.
I go over to the other. Is the other buddy that was fighting me still there?
No, she never got off the raft.
They
Yeah.
dipped.
Well, then I'm going to play the most mockerous, and I will use vicious mockery in this. As this is never. You thought that we tried to teach you how to be villains.
No, but these weren't the bunnies that you taught how to be.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You will never fuck with us again.
So
Oh my god.
The mockery
He
of
branded
their
me.
song.
Like he branded
He
me.
branded you, yeah.
Yeah.
There-
It's a big deal.
3 times.
Yeah, he's gonna die. That's just what it is.
This is, I mean, purely for fun.
Mm-hmm.
However, after he's dead Les would like to catch Eldritch Blast from his side so that like he pushes the body out of the sword through the side. So it like splits the guy open.
So instead of you having to pull the sword out, you're just...
the sword's just left there in a pool of blood, obviously stuck in the wood, but the body is like cut in half.
Should we hide the body?
What's that?
Should we hide the body or just
Hey,
leave
Divot,
it?
those ears and that tail would make really nice souvenirs.
Oh my gosh.
Also pretty.
Oh my gosh! You want to eat the heart too while we're at it?
Can I just?
I will.
Kick him into the water.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Oh
what
my
I'm.
gosh.
So I just want to end this.
Actually,
Go
to
on.
tell the
Have you
truth,
seen
I
anything
check
that-
into.
I was gonna say.
I mean, like, no, we're a party. I'll check in. Like,
Hey, you want some ears?
You want some ears? I mean,
no, like my bagpipe, like I tuck back into whatever crevice I have underneath me.
Mary is probably feeling too. It's like, well, if my friend thought it was a good idea,
Oh,
it's
that's
a good
where it
idea.
is.
Yeah.
The support, I love it.
Yeah.
It's good support, right?
No, I know, I appreciate it.
Okay, so
Yeah, I mean, like,
Trust me.
I trust my friend's decision-making skills.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna fast forward us a little tiny bit because I want you guys to get these things before we wrap up tonight. So we're gonna fast forward.
we went dark, man.
You guys are exploring. You're heading to this giant tree stump, and when you get to the top of it, there are 6 tents, all made out of the same kind of patchwork fabric that Sir Tulliver's hot air balloon was made out of. So it's very familiar. And there are various piles of, it just looks like junk stuff.
I love junk.
Kind of all around the stump, the top of it. There's also a throne where you assume Agden would have sat, and that seems to be where the majority of stuff is piled.
We're taking his kingdom.
We're looting it. Oh my gosh.
We're taking, dude. If there's a pile, I gesture towards Divot and like show him up as we walk in.
Oh my gosh.
Like up the pile that's possible.
Divot, the Iron Throne.
Yeah,
is
right.
yours.
Yeah, like he gets the throne of this.
Divot, please give me a perception check.
I was gonna say. I was hoping for investigation because he definitely has the best investigation of us. But
You're still reeling.
Really?
Yeah.
Guys, keep on playing. Honestly, you're not gonna miss me. I need to pee so bad.
Oh no.
You had a what?
4.
A 4? Okay. Well, it's
you had a 1.
It's all right.
And it was a plus
we
3.
can. It's fine. Because
we have plenty of time to look through everything.
it's true. Yeah, you do. But as you're kind of digging through these various piles, you're finding a lot of like shiny things, stuff that doesn't look like it makes any sense. Like
It was that one.
you're finding like a little tiny like beehive wig that would probably be big enough to fit a pixie. Like you're finding weird, bizarre stuff like that. But Divot, you also find a new dagger. I will send you some information about your dagger after the game tonight. But it, I think, will fit Divot perfectly. I think it's going to be really good.
Apparently, I need it.
You had a plus 1,
No,
but
it was just those first couple rolls. Were
Yeah,
just terrible.
that's unfortunately just how it shakes out sometimes.
And your
Trick-
rolls were just like the complete
Well,
opposite.
of course they are.
Yeah.
Because that's also just the way that the dice roll
The
sometimes.
dice tell the story.
Yeah,
I
right.
like that big dice.
Trix, give me perception, please.
$21.
21.
Whoa.
You
Nice.
are pulled to a pile of stuff that seems to be more like various bags and that kind of thing that you're kind of pulled to. And the item that really has drawn your attention is like a hiker's backpack. And I'll send you some more information about exactly what that is and what it can do and what it will do after the game. Amaryllis.
Perception.
Perception, please.
Oh no. I also Crit failed.
Crit failed?
With totaling a 4.
Both of our +3s got a 1
Right?
on the
Yeah.
rolls.
Good lord. That's okay though. You're just pulled to the same pile that Trix was digging through, and at that point you could just see like his backside and his tail wagging as he was digging through to find stuff. And
My little goat tail.
yeah, and one of the things that he threw over his shoulder was a little rust-colored bag with a drawstring on the top.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, and we'll talk about that.
Okay.
A little bit later. Bevy, perception.
Of course. Not bad, +2. Not great. 14, 15, 16.
16? Okay.
Pretty
So
solid.
you're kind of drawn to one of the piles that nobody has been through yet. This is an untouched pile that you're
Well,
drawn
I think
to.
my intention was towards.
You are drawn towards this different pile that hasn't been gone through yet. And what you come out with is a rather dapper looking hat.
Whoa.
More dapper than my current hat?
More dapper than your current hat.
That was an actual voice of mine.
And we will talk about exactly what your hat is after the game today.
Is that a helicopter?
Wow.
Yeah.
You gave me a more dapper hat than
I
the most
did.
dapper of hats?
Yeah, just wait. Just wait.
This is why
All right.
I married you,
Les?
apparently.
Les finds nothing.
Baloney.
Les finds despair.
Right.
15.
A 15. Les, you're pulled to one of the piles that's a little bit closer to the actual throne. This one, you see like a lot of pocket watches, a lot of, those rings that you used to get out of gumball machines with the adjustable backs when you were kids, like that. You're seeing a lot of that kind of garbage. But as you're digging through it, you pull out this one necklace with an amulet on it. Is it amulet? Let me just double check. Yes, amulet. And it has a dark piece of something inside the amulet. And we will talk about what that is after the game today.
Sick.
So with that, and given the current time of after 10 p.m., we're going to call it here this week for the Las Vegas table of Wizards and Wine. And I will say this for next week. It's kind of up in the air. I'm hoping to get enough of the Halifax girls together because of the Canadian Thanksgiving to be able to run a snail heist.
Yes.
It's the way that I see it working, because not all of the girls will be available to be there. I almost see it working like a one shot, like a one-off of whatever. But I'll try to work that out, and I'll try to let you guys know as soon as possible exactly what's going to happen. There may just not be a game next week. I don't know, but
And that would be on Foundry, right?
it would be on Foundry. Yeah. So it'll be, you guys will connect and all of that good stuff. And if we do have to do that, then I'll find some time to connect everybody to Foundry and kind of show you how it works and all that good stuff. It's really very easy. Yeah, it's good stuff. But Robbie, thank you for the cocktail tonight. It's been delicious.
Yep. Yes.
Well
Twice.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. The next one is
Mezcal.
Mezcal.
Wow, that's a hard one, man. I cannot wait to do it.
I'm excited.
Mezcal margarita, I'm good.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Margarita.
Margarita.
I'm not gonna make a margarita. Come on.
Does it count if you just pour it in a glass and give
Yeah,
it?
like
Maybe shake it on ice and then put it in glasses.
Yeah,
Does
right.
that count?
Let's be like, yeah,
lime.
do Jameson, sure.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right.
Like,
Brilliant.
what do you want me to do?
Just a
but-
wedge of lime, a little bit of salt,
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
I could do body shots, but this is not the right time.
No.
Yeah. We'd have to set up different cameras. And I'm just not about that life right now.
Although the first time she ever had a shot of tequila was actually during a body shot.
It was. That's
Whoa.
true. Yeah. And we were on Fremont Street, and there are very blurry pictures of the rest of the evening.
You need memories, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. Don't a lot
Same
of
blur.
memories. Yeah.
Same blur.
The pictures are the only real proof that it actually happened. But
That sounds about right.
yeah.
honestly.
Holy moly. Fremont. It's nothing like it. But with that, we're going to sign off tonight, guys. Thank you so much to anyone who was out there watching. We appreciate the time. And you can look forward to the podcast of tonight's game releasing next Monday. So until next time, always carry a D20 because you never know when you're going to need initiative, right, Divot?
Yes. Yes.
Hold on. Is Divid amused?
No.
No, not at all.
Divot's not.
He's still pissed.
Divot's not, but Sean is.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Sean was pissed too. I'm like,
Yeah, Sean was not amused when he walked in the door. He hasn't gotten better.
Right.
Sean's like, I'm about to lose Divot.
I was like, this is gonna go bad.
Wouldn't have happened, BB. Just hit the stop streaming button.